Okay. This is expert. The expert is at work. Hello, my friends. How are you doing? So there's the link. I said before, yes, the Dunder Mifflin shirt from the show, right? It's from QWERTY. They have a sale right now for T-shirts. I ordered a lot of T-shirts years ago from them. It's actually cheaper to buy them from the US and then have them send them over for free than buying it here, right? Shirt here, 30 euros. Shirt there, $3. So yeah, that's quite a deal. There we go. Okay, so I also put in the link a workflow for ComfUI that you can use to create memes. It's the one that I used for creating the thumbnail for this live stream, right? Okay, cool. Let's see who is here. If I can see all of that. 1 second. Hi, Raketenclub. Hi, how are you doing? Pedro is here. Hi. You wrote quite a lot of text. Let's get back to that. Ted Striker, sorry. Hi, Simon. How are you doing? Or Simone. Is Simone or Simon? Simone, I guess, right? Freak Hitman. Hey, how nice for you to join. Mytheldrius. Hi, thanks for joining. Ophelia, hi. Nice to see you. Eric, how are you doing? Shadow Cathead. Wow, okay. Hi. Thanks for joining today. Who else is here? Let's see. AI Dan, thanks for joining. Hi. Ricilo, hi. Thanks for joining. Clemont, hi. Who else is here? 0 Point, hello. Thanks for joining. Doug is here. I can't. Joao. Okay, cool. Who else? Garth is here. Colin is here. Yopi is here. Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining. Olga is here. Hi. Creative Xavier. Hi. Super Rensel? Super Rensel? Is that? And Linguist. Hi. Thanks for being a member of my channel. That's very nice. Hi, Texas Tesla guy. Thanks for joining. So let's see. What does Pedro write? As a newcomer to AI Image, I suggest creating video every 4 to 6 months. I suggest creating videos every 4 to 6 months. I don't know what that means. These would guide users to update extensions to install alongside Stable Diffusion. Oh, yes. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like updating the older videos, right? To make it like give it an updated version or stuff like that. Periodic video recommending last Stable Diffusion versions. Recommending the latest Stable Diffusion versions. But you read that on the website. Or do you mean like the models, which you can also read on the website, which is the newest model? Maintain the updated package. They auto-update, so you don't really have to do anything after you installed it, other than maybe a new fresh install once in a while. But it actually auto-updates. Most of the AI tools auto-update today, I would say. Hi, Gamal. How are you doing? Thanks very much. Yes, thank you. All right. So let me see here. 1 second. Let me find this. You can already submit and make a sticky on top. And then let me resize this window here. Let me empty this. Let me see what's in my download folder. Yeah, that looks okay. Good. All right. So 1 second. Give me a moment. Let me put this over here. And then I'm stretching this out to, I think over here should be nice. And then we have this. Let me switch the screen. Boom. There we go. So now you should be able to see everything. By the way, the overlay for donations is working again. And then you have the link down there. So that should also be working again. Let me see. Like this would be good. Okay. So I can create memes. You can send memes if you want to. I'm going to open them up. You can do any kind of memes you want. No political stuff though, no nude stuff, or yeah, just like no offending stuff, right? So this is what I did today for the thumbnail with Mega Man over here, and then and then this output. I also have another image. I already rendered that. This guy here. So I already rendered that, but we can render it again. Let's see. Let's write this here. Let's change this over here. Alt Man with wrinkled face. Yeah, I think that's everything we need for that. Let's see what we do here. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's working. There's a second version, and then we have a face refine. Oh, look at that. It already improved. This is not upscaled, so this is why it's kind of like a not so good version of that. We could also do an upscale, but or maybe let me see, because I don't do the 2-time upscale, this shouldn't be a problem. Let's try this again real quick. Let's do this randomized here. Oh, it's already rendering, so let's see. Should come up here, down here in a second. I also do a face redefine. I will need around 10 minutes. No problem. Take your time. Take your time. See, now we have a nice high resolution version of that old dude. We can also do something else. Why is my second screen like having a stroke here with everything being super big? It's 100. Maybe let's make this a little bit smaller. There we go. Okay, now I can actually see stuff. Okay, that's much better. Good. All right, so that's you can submit here to the form. Where's my mouse? There's the mouse. There's already one response. Wow, so fast. Super Mario flying into 2 buildings. Let's see that. From Shadow Cat Head. There you go. Ooh, wow, that's a pretty good one. Can we open this up individually, or is it like, oh, there we go. This is a little bit bigger. Let's close the info. Wow. And that's a meme. Yeah, the buildings look like AI. The Mario is very detailed though. He's a little bit sitting on the left side of the plane. So yeah, that's certainly an AI window. He's kind of bombing the city. Wow. That is pretty extreme. That's pretty heavy. All right. Pretty cool. Very nice. Thank you very much, Shadowcat. We can look for other meme image. Maybe we can do something in the meantime. Oh, but I guess we're gonna get a naked guy if we do that. What else could we do? Maybe her? I don't know. We can also like change things inside of the image, so that shouldn't be a problem. What the fuck? What is this? Okay, the stonk guy. I'm not sure if this is coming out good if we do that, but we could try that. The baby face here. What could we do with that? Let's download this real quick. Oh, I hate these stupid formats that they have online. Man, why can't it just be JPEG? Everybody has to have a different format now. Could we try this maybe? That's a JPEG. I'm not sure if this is working, but let's see. Let's put that here. And then let's put this here. All right. Let's also make it an old guy. Let's see if that works. Oh yeah. Oh my god. We need to change the face. Making a fist. Making a fist. There we go. It might. All right, it's already getting good. It's already pretty good. What model are you using? That's a good question. I'm using Epic Realism over here, and then for the second step, I'm also using... No, for the second step, I'm actually using Realistic Vision for some reason. I don't know why. I just experimented before. Oh, and then I'm used 4x Ultra Sharp. Interesting. We can use here the 8x. Maybe that's a little bit better. Is already upscaling? Yes, it is. Okay. So, it should be ready in a second. Boom! No, wrong timing. Come on. No, still not. What's going on? Oh, maybe the resolution is so high. Well, how many images are we rendering here? 28? Oh, I should maybe resize some stuff. Oh, and the face render takes quite some time. Maybe I should turn it off. I'm not quite sure. I'm new to ComfUI. It's pretty easy. It's pretty once you get into it and just like download different workflows, look at what the community is doing, and then I think we should open up Affinity Photo so I can resize the images before Oh my god. Oh yeah. So yeah, this is the this is the retirement home version of the meme. Look at that. Although this first version is maybe, I don't know, it's a little bit better. Like, this has a lot of stuff going on here. Maybe we should reduce this a little bit here. Let's set this to 0.2 in this case. And then also, let me do a resize here. And in the meantime, you can send me stuff if you want to. I'm going to look at that. Let's copy this, put it in here, close, cancel, new from clipboard. And then we're going to export this at, yes, this is too big. 512 by 910. Yeah, that's already a little bit smaller. Let's take it like this, and then we put it here and there, and then down here, and then in here. Good. Let's go. Wait a second. The upscaler. What is the CFG here? Oh, this we could set this a little bit lower, maybe also. Let's go 1.5. Love ComfyUI. Yeah, me too. I want to do a little bit more ComfyUI content included in the videos. I have the feeling, I don't know, like when I look at search results for Automatic 1111, there's like almost no search results on Google. Like nobody's searching for it, which is a little bit concerning. What the hell is going on? Oh man, the faces are perfect. Oh. That is not so good. That didn't work out quite well. I don't know why. All right, let's do another one. We can also cancel it here. Let's see if it works out good. That looks good already. The face is fantastic. Should we even upscale it, or should we just leave it small? I mean, the upscaling doesn't take too much time if it's not like super high resolution. Okay, let's see if someone else has sent something. There we go. Raketenclub has sent something. What kind of meme is that? Is that a meme at all? Running in an AI meme challenge. I was rather thinking about like famous memes, like what's the thing called where they play the game? The show, the Japanese show, where they look like PlayStation buttons. Squid Game. No, is it called Squid Game? Look at the prompt. Yeah, okay. Horde of Computer Nerds running an AI meme challenge. Interesting. I don't quite get it, but okay. It's really called Squid Game, is it? Interesting. Just use the title of the stream. Oh, I see. Okay, cool. How do I make Automatic 1111 launch faster? Turn off all of the extensions you don't need. Also reinstall it. That might be an idea. But before you reinstall it, try to delete the vent folder and then restart it, because this will rebuild the vent folder. It takes quite some time. Does download several gigabytes of data. But after that, it might be faster. Also smaller image resolution for when you first create the image, make it smaller, and then you can upscale it afterwards. Let's see what we got here, by the way. That was perfect. Look at that. The old version, the new version. That is nice. Okay, I actually should download some of the good ones, so maybe I can make a what is it called? A short. Yes, it is called a short. All right, we can actually. By the way, we could actually do like a little bit of Twitter posting while I do the stream. Can you see some like stuff you shouldn't see? There's the image. You shouldn't see when I do that? I could switch to the big screen, maybe. 1 second. We need to make a rectangle here. And then we need to merge this mask to below. Yes. Okay, cool. Give me a second here. I need to figure this out. 1 moment. Actually, I can actually just move this over here. Where's the middle? There's the middle. Okay, cool. And there we have baby. A little bit bigger, baby. Come on. Move. Yes. Okay, cool. We can export this and then put it here and then put it here. Tweet 1. Okay, cool. Boop. Let me go here and then let me go to the big screen. So I don't know if you can see data that might be relevant. I don't think so, but let's do this real quick. Oh, I can actually share my stream. Maybe some more people come over. Let's do some ruthless marketing here. Or whatever that might be. Live stream. Okay. Join me. There we go. Okay. Boom. By the way, if you want to join me on Twitter, which you should, you can do this here. If I find... There we go. Okay, you're back. I'm back. There we go. You can find me here on Twitter if you want to. Check that out if you want to follow me there. Let's read the chat a little bit. Takeshi's Castle. Oh, they made a new version of that. It's not as funny, but it's a new version. So kind of cool. Pretty nice. The old ones are still the best ones. Any way to add skips? What is skips? Oh, you mean clip skip? Yes, absolutely. You can add clip skip by you go into settings and then into the UI settings, and there is like something with quick settings, and there you can do the clip skip. Like I think it's called last layer or something. You've type in. There's a video. I made a video about that. I think I called it something like best AI automatic 1111 beginner tricks or something like that. I'm not quite sure. Oh. Sensitive content? Ugh. We need to check that first. Oh, okay, it's not sensitive at all. It's not sensitive at all. 1 second. There we go. Changed my mind. Yeah. By the way, one thing that my brain does not accept is I cannot remember this sign, which way it goes. It's super easy, but my brain is blocked in that regard. I always have to look up which is the smaller and which is the bigger one, even though it makes complete sense. Right now I can't figure out which is which, but I can't. I just can't. My brain is just blocked in that area. Smaller, bigger sign. It doesn't... This means greater than, less than. So greater than 5 is greater than 2. Ah, okay. So the bigger one is the bigger one. Next time I have to look it up again. My brain just doesn't like accept this kind of information for this kind of thing. Automatic 1111 is certainly not better than ComfyUI. Automatic 1111 is nice to get started. It has some cool tricks. You can do some interesting stuff with that, but after that, you can't do automation. You can't do complex workflows. You can't do like complex things. It's just like, it's nice for beginning and playing around with it, but if you want to get serious actual applications, no, doesn't work anymore, right? Like, look at what I'm doing here. This is a simple ComfyUI workflow. I do image-to-image rendering. I do it in one model, and then I switch to a second model, and then I do ultimate upscaling, and then I also do a face detailer. Everything in one workflow. Now that is just a simple workflow. You could do more. I could put a logo down here in the corner of my channel in the same workflow. Everything without switching between tabs, without loading and unloading models, without doing stuff like that. I can live merge different models while I'm using them without merging them. I'm just mixing them. I could live mix different LoRa's together if I want to. Stuff like that, you know? So, Automatic 1111 can do not really any of that. It can technically do that, but not in one go. When I click on play, it's not doing all of that. And that is important for automation if you want to do more than just sitting in your room and do some nice stuff, you know? Like if you want to build something that works online as a complete workflow, you can't switch between tabs if you have to have a complete automated autonomous workflow. That just doesn't work, right? It just doesn't work. So, and also automatic 1111, how are you going to write your own notes or other stuff, right? Does it have pixel, like, can you rotate an image in automatic 1111? Can you sharpen an image in automatic 1111? I don't think so. I don't know. At least not in one workflow. So it's not better. It's nice to get started, but it's not better. If you want to do more. They're both useful. Yes, Jeff, absolutely right. Like, they're both good. They both have their purpose. I really like automatic 1111. I use it a lot because sometimes it's easier to try stuff out. But if I want to build something for a customer, for example, I build it in ComfUI, because then I know I send it to them. They click here on play, and then everything works together, right? So it makes a lot more sense. Anyways, let's look at the other memes here. Freak Hitman, there we go. Let's see what you're doing. Oh, doggy, it's doggy time, doggy coffee time. This is fine. This is fine. All right. A1 is great for experimenting. I would think that ComfUI is better for experimenting, to be honest, because you can do so much crazy stuff with that. And like, the most important thing of experimenting is that you can do things the way they are not meant to be done. And you can't really do that in automatic 1111 because, for example, in automatic 1111, the way the things flow is predefined for you. You can't change that, right? So you do, for example, you do a render, and then there's a high-res fix, and then there is a detailer, and there's ComfUI somewhere in there. But it's all in the same, always rendered in the same line through all these kind of things. Now in ComfUI, I can do whatever I want, you know? If I want to have the face detailer before the upscaling or after the upscaling, I can do that, no problem. I can sharpen the image. I can load a latent in here, or an image, or convert an image to a latent, or a latent to an image. I can do whatever I want. I can mix two images together and render them. Yeah, a lot of stuff I can do. Anyways, I don't get the dog meme. I'm not sure what this is about. You have to explain. What is this? And what is this page? Tensor art. Oh, okay. Well, can someone explain the meme to me? I don't understand it. A dog with a coffee that says, "This is fine." Oh, yes. Oh, the dog in the... Yes, the "this is fine" meme. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Yes, it's this one. This is fine. Is fine. By the way, let me switch this here. Submit. Let's delete this part here, so you can submit more stuff. Don't bomb it. Like, don't do crazy amounts of images, but you can certainly, like today, it makes more sense to have multiple images. Maybe something that's a little bit closer to the original meme, so it's easier to like understand it, what is going on. The "this is fine" meme. Yeah, I totally didn't get that. We need a bigger boat. No, it's just that's the wrong one. Cat. This one. I love this cat. I love the cat. How he looks is so perfect. We need a bigger boat. Let's look at the next meme here, and then I also can do one. There we go. Is that AI rendered? I guess it is, because the fonts over here don't work out. So what is changing? Like, I feel like I don't know the memes. I thought you have more memes that I know, actually. I know that's the Dogecoin dog, but other than that, is there some kind of like Fortnite, I don't know, inside joke behind that with the Dogecoin dog? Can I get the link for the form? It's a sticky on the top of the chat. There should be a sticky link for submitting if you want to. I would like to know if you have any course with ComfUI Automatic 11 that you currently sell. I don't. At the moment, I don't. I'm working on something like that. I haven't even started yet, to be honest, but I really, really, really want to do that. To make an online course for that, for ComfyUI and for Automatic 1111. And yeah, I do have, if you go to the link for my Buy Me a Coffee page, you can book me for one-on-one sessions. It's not that cheap though, but if you want to afford that, that's okay. Because everybody I have worked with so far, it was a lot of fun to do that. I don't understand the Doge meme here. Maybe it's just about the Doge dog, right? But it's pretty cool. I really like it. Very nice. Is this a real thing? Is there like a Doge dog skin? Fortnite? Doge dog? Is this an actual skin? I don't think so. You made that? Really? Wow. That's pretty cool. Interesting. So you made that thing here? Or what is this with the golden... Did you Fortnite with Doge? According to Steam, the 1650 is the average GPU. Can you show this in tricks for that level GPU? How would I do that? I don't have that GPU, so that might be a little bit... that's a Shiba dog. It's not called Doge? The dog is not called Doge? It's called Shiba? Really? So why is it called Doge then? Doge dog name. Ah, Shiba Inu. Is it called Doge after the like currency or what? I feel like the ultimate boomer today is an internet meme became popular in 2003 consisting of a picture of Shiba Inu dog accompanied by multicolored text and comic fonts and Comic Sans. And why is it called Doge then? Doge used two word phrases in which there almost so much many vary. Departure from correct English. Cannot properly modify the example. Much respect, so noble. Uses the Doge modifiers. Not proper Doge because modifiers are used. I have no idea what that says. I know it by Doge. Yeah, me too. Everyone says it. The soft G is incorrect even though everyone says it. So how's it pronounced then? Doggy? Is it called doggy now? Nope. No. Pronunciation. There we go. Okay. Doge. A Doge. It's pronounced a Doge. There you know. Doge. It sounds a little bit French. Doge. You're a huge Doge. There you go. Now you know. Doge. It's Doge. All right. What else do we have? So far, it's already pretty good. Oh, yeah, baby. At least there's someone I know. There we go. This meme I know. Wow, that turned out really good. It looks actually like her. That is crazy. Whoa. That is a good one. From Marlon Simmons. There we go. That is a good one. If you have never seen it, I'm pretty sure you have. This is the original. And this is the meme. There we go. That is very good. I feel like it looks like her. Where did I put it? There. Look at that. I feel like that looks similar. Don't you think so? Wow. That is surprising. Really nice. Very nice. Almost lost your YouTube account. I almost lost my YouTube account. Really? She did not age gracefully. I almost lost it to who? Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, with the search. Don't click that search. Don't look at that. Okay, what else do we have here? So that was amazing. Nope. Oh, yes, it works. Oh, the stunk guy. Stunk. There we go. Wow, that turned out really nice. Did you like put in the original background or? Let me see. Stunk's meme. There we go. Ah, so this is pretty similar. Where is the... There it is. Ah, okay, so you put it on the original background, right? If I'm not mistaken. 286, 286, yes, it's the same. Pretty cool, though. It looks like Einstein, though. He looks a lot like Einstein. Ah, she done it gracefully. Well, let's see how you look in that age. At that age. We could also do that guy here, by the way. Let's try that. The stonk guy, there we have it. Copy image, and then let's put this in here. Let's make a new one. Put this at the width 768, and then down here 512. All right, let's see what we get from there. There we have this. All right. Okay. Export. Stunk. Okay, let's see what we get from that. There we have CompUI. Let's load this. Let's rewrite that. In a suit. Let's just render this first. Let's turn off the ultimate upscale so we get the image a little bit faster. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Ooh. Oh. It even did the background. Pretty nice. Wow. Okay. What could we write in the prompt to make this better? It's not bad. It's not funny though. What could we write in here? Any suggestions for that? What would be funny to put in here? The prompt used in your sheet. Oh yeah, the prompt. Yes. Einstein. What could we write in here? Greedy, ugly man in suit. Let's see what we get from that. Ooh. Oh, okay. Still looks like a businessman. That didn't change anything. All right. Evil grin. We can actually change that. 1 second. Let me see. No. There we go. Can we have like a... How about this guy here? That looks good. Okay, let's put this in here. Let's make a new one. Clipboard. Okay, we need this part here. We need to rasterize that first. 1 second. Oh, you can't see my whole window, right? Because I'm like a little bit outside of the limit. Anyways, it's not that important. There we have it. All right. Export. Stunk 2. There we go. Oh, yes, that should be right. There we okay, there we have this guy. Let's see what we get from that. Ooh, okay. Oh, wow. Okay. What is it called in English? Lizard. Lizard people. Ah, the secret lizard people, my friends. Lizard. Lizard man. Let's see this first. Oh, wow. It even like it put it into the suit. Look at that. That worked out pretty well. Holy crap. Okay, did not expect that. Let's render the next one. Aha! And there you have it. The conspiracy is confirmed. the stonk business lizard people. There you have them. There we go. Okay. Let me look at the chat real quick. Oh, that's the wrong one. Okay, anyways. Let's go here. Let me go to the big screen real quick so I can close Discord. Is there anything in there? No, that was my own group. Okay, that's good. No private sessions. There we go. And we are back. No, sorry. And we're back. There we go. Okay, what does the chat say? Long neck? Oh, long neck is also good. That's a good idea. How could we do that, though? Yes, okay. We're gonna put this away, and then we're gonna put this a little bit lower here, like so, and then we're gonna select the head. If I find the selection tool, there we go. By the way, let me know, what kind of Black Friday deals did you buy? What kind of stuff did you buy? I bought a lot. Like I think, yeah, I spent way too much money this time. Which wasn't even like all of that wasn't even Black Friday. Like, as you know, I bought a Quest 3 to experiment with that more and stuff like that. So I want to stretch this out up here 1 second. Let me take this part here, like so, and some other stuff. I bought a subscription. This is why there was other music today, for music, so I can use it in my videos, stuff like that. Let's put it up here, and then maybe we're gonna remove that part down here. There we go. Okay, and then I'm gonna, where's the selection here? Let me take this part here, take it from here, and then we're gonna put that down here. Okay, I'm gonna erase it a little bit down here. There we go. Let me see. Now here the problem might be that the AI doesn't really understand what's going on. So that is something that I figured with Stable Diffusion is not very flexible in things it can do when they are not something that's usually inside of a image that it's trained on. Long neck, man in a suit. Let's see if this works. Oh. Well, it's not great. It's also not a man. Businessman. Let's try this again. No, becomes a woman. Let's write woman down here. I mean, it could also be a businesswoman. Doesn't really matter. Oh, it's long neck. Always is a woman for some reason. I guess. I guess we can remove this stuff here. Maybe that helps. Nope. I mean, it's better. So yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, did I have anything about lizard in here? No. I mean, it's not bad. It's kind of cool. Let's try another one. Where's the chat? There we go. Thank you very much, Jay. Lol face or troll face? Oh, yeah, the troll face. That's a good idea. We could use the troll face. Loaded node called. I have it linked in the form. If you go to the form, I have linked it there. Where's the form? You see? Here and then there, I have linked it to my Google Drive. Click on that. You can download my workflow, and then you can actually use it also. Let's look at some other stuff that you have created. Oh, they look so good. They could actually be the original memes. Wow, Pepe. There we have the Pepe guy. Oh, wow. Okay, pretty cool. So that's an AI image. It looks very good for an AI image, I have to say. That is surprising. Even like how the color is next to the lines and not exactly on the lines. That is really nice. Wow. What else do we have here? What was the next one? Oh, there we have the Shiba Inu. Doge. Good boy. Wow. They are like, they could actually be like the original memes, right? That is surprising. Wow, interesting. I'm kind of surprised that we didn't see yet more memes, like AI memes happening, right? So that was pretty cool. Thank you very much for that. Chip is also sending something. Let's see. Oh my god. Wow, okay. There is me. I guess it's me, right? Yeah, the Stonk Man. There we go. Trying to get up there to the subs. The subs and the views. And the likes, of course. Don't forget a like for this live stream, by the way, while we are at it. Giraffe next. Oh, that's a good idea. Hi, pedo. I'm not gonna say the rest of that word. Yeah, hi. What the fuck with that username? Ooh, that one worked out very good. Okay, we have to wait a second. We have to open this copy. I'm gonna post this also. Nope, don't need that. Copyright strike. Okay. We're gonna put this here. 1 second. I'm only posting my my results because the other ones are not mine, right? So I don't want to share them on Twitter, and people might think those are my creations. So if you are surprised by I'm only sharing my creations, it's just because that reason. That yeah. So there's no confusion. Anyways, let's go here. Twitter 2. Just call it like that. All right, let's go back to Twitter. 1 second. Let me switch here really quickly. Let me select that. Doesn't work. Why is there so many pages that have a horrible design? Like Twitter, like Discord, like other stuff that is just absolutely a nightmare of UI design, like people never heard about it. And then also, like, you know what, like let me rant a little bit, like these stupid nonsense functions where they make it a feature that you can edit your tweet, and then you can't edit comments, of course. You can't edit replies. It doesn't make sense, you know. It's like just it's really annoying. I don't know, it's just very bad design. Anyways, but at least Musk put it with his annoying personality on the landscape, so that's pretty cool. That he annoyed so many people with his nonsense that it actually became more popular. So that's pretty cool. Sometimes you just have to be an idiot. I mean, he's very smart. He's a smart idiot. So there we go. Hey, Alex, thank you very much for your support. What are you saying? Where's the chat? Let me find the chat. Where's the chat? There we go. Thanks for teaching. I've learned a lot from you. Thank you very much. I'm very happy about that. Yeah. Pretty cool. Thank you very much for that support. Just realized from link was on pinned comment. Yes, it's a pinned comment. Yeah, it's on the top. It should be on the top. Is it on the top, or is it like, I think it's on the top, right? If anyone liked my submission at all. Your submission? What is your submission? What was the last submission, by the way? Kind of like my brain exploded in the meantime. Oh, Smurf Cat. Wow. I love cats, as you know. I'm not quite sure what meme that is with the Smurf. But, yeah. Facebook's UI. Actually, like, the Facebook UI might not be good, but Facebook has some of the best features out there. Like, everybody hates on Facebook, but actually Facebook is really good from what they do. In how they provide tools to you for building a community. Actually, no other social media network comes close to what Facebook is offering in these kind of functionalities, right? To build a community. So that's pretty amazing. Like, for example, the groups, Facebook groups, they have so many features, so many things you can do, and they are all easy to use. More importantly, YouTube isn't even close to that. Although YouTube is not really social media in a social like context, it's more in a in a radio station context, social media, right? It's not built on building a group that you interact with or a group that can interact with each other. It doesn't have that functionality other than comments, but that's very limited. The Eye of Sauron on top of a Christmas tree. That is a good idea. Wow. For a new stream, for example. For streamers, I don't know, because they kind of limited it, like you can't put music, which kind of like kills game streaming and stuff like that. It makes it a little bit more difficult. I couldn't even put an intro music on the stream unless they changed it. So the Smurf cat is pretty cool. Sorry, I was talking about another topic. But yeah, pretty cool. Very, very nice image. So let's go on to the next one. From Super Renchel. Is it Renchel? How do you pronounce that? Hey, the OK Cheeses. There we go. Jesus approves. This is one of my favorite memes. Like the original one, but this is also very cool. Yeah. Hey, another donation from Alex. Thank you very much. What is your favorite realistic model to use? For 1.5, I would say Epic Realism. For STXL, I'm not sure if you would call it a realistic model, but Fenris XL is very flexible and easy to prompt for. So this is one of my favorite ones. But there's probably better ones for realistic images. But Fenris XL can basically do a lot of stuff, even realistic things. And for realism, I mean, it depends. Like there is Epic Realism, which is very good and makes very good skin. There is Realistic Vision, which is also very good. It's a little bit harder to... Is it harder to prompt for? I can't remember, but it also does very good things. It's one of my favorites. So these two, Epic Realism and Realistic Vision, are my two favorite models for realism. But there's also Photon. I think it's called Photon, which is good with LoRa's. If you have face LoRa's, it's good for training faces and it's good for rendering faces, so that can also help. The thumb, though, it's a Jesus thumb. It has to be longer, right? It has to be. Otherwise, how can he reach for heaven with a short thumb? It doesn't work. You need the biggest thumb to give the biggest thumb up. There we go. All right. Okay. Should we do something else here, or is there more donations? Sorry. No, not like it. Of course, more donations always welcome. I mean, more submissions. Shadow Cat Hat has us too, so more submissions. Hey, there we have him. There we have him, the troll face. The gesture is a little bit close to the finger, but it's not, so that's pretty good. It's still on the safe side. And in the background, it looks a little bit like Fortnite from the way they stand there. Might be, might not be, I'm not sure. There we go. The troll face. I love troll face. One of my favorite memes. There we go. What's the next one? Hey, another troll face. Very nice. Wow, from a different perspective. Oh, there's also the second. I like the sideways troll face, but I think there's more than one drawing from that, right? That's pretty amazing. That's really cool. It make a bling. Is that the one from before the donation, or was it something else? Because I don't see anything on the screen. Maybe it was from before. I'm not quite sure. Or let me check here. Because the Buy Me a Coffee page sometimes is very like strange on what it does. Is it here? Is this from now? I can't even tell. No, that's not from now. Okay, anyways, there we go. Okay, cool. What else? What else can we do as a mere So that is here. I like that one. Let's go here for memes. Memes. Oh, cat memes. Very nice. Pepe. We could also try Pepe. Pepe meme. Let's try a Pepe. He's just fantastic. I don't understand why the original creators of that stuff don't like buy into that and actually ride the wave, right? Because it's just, I don't know. It's just a cool meme. Of course, it's kind of like he wanted something else from his artistic vision and whatnot. But I mean, artists like has its own way of going out into the world and has a creates its own life out there, right? Should we use this one here? Maybe this one is better. There's this little icon here, but this one is kind of better maybe for the input. Copy. Let's see how big that is though first. So we don't have a super high image for, let's make this a little bit smaller here. 768 is enough. Pepe. Okay, there we go, Pepe. Let's see what we get here. Whoops. Frogman. Sad Frogman. Let's see. Ooh. Okay. Of course, now it's epic realism, so it's kind of trying to make it more realistic. That's not so good. Maybe make this here a little bit higher and then also here a little bit higher. So let's see what we get from that. I mean, it's kind of turning it into a 3D model, which is pretty cool though. So it's cool, but it's not what I want. Let's go here to 0.5 maybe. Let's see what we get from that. Ooh. Oh my god. Ugh. Okay. All right. Let's give some more information here. Big orange lips. Let's try it like that. Screen details. Skin details, sorry. Oh my god. Oh my, holy crap. Oh god. That is not exactly what I had in mind, but it's pretty cool though. The lip is going very much over here. Oh, okay. I feel like this might go a little bit into the wrong direction here. At least the frog is green, or the character here. Oh! We have a winner, baby! Oh my god. Oh shit. All right. We have a winner. Oh man. Oh, that's the geek version. That's me. Look at that. Do you see the similarity? Wait a second. Can I put that on the screen? I don't know. 1 second. There. This is me, but I need to put the image next to it. 1 second. Let's save this real quick. Paper. Paper real. 1 moment. I'm sure I can put this here. Let me put that there. And then we open this up. Image. There we go. Image. Create a new image. Paper. 1 second. Why is there a million different windows to do that? 1 second. Nope, that's the wrong one. Where's my download folder? My download folder vanished. Ah, there it is. Okay. Oh, it's not sorted. I'm sorry. What is this? How can I... just show me the date modified. What the hell? Group? Don't group. Just show me the files. I'm going crazy. Oh, it's on the it's on a different computer. 1 second. This is okay. Going from trying to do something cool to completely not doing that. 1 second. It can only take a couple of hours now until I find that crap. Mouse without borders. There we go. Finally. Look at that. We look like twins. There we go. Can I wait? I have to go look. Yeah, baby. There we go. I need a blue shirt though. That's pretty. I can't see the camera because it's on the other screen though. Anyways, that's pretty funny. Okay, cool. Let me go back here. And then we could put that together because that's working really well. Let's put this in here. Make another post. There we go. That is a winner. Oh man. Perfect, perfect, perfect. 1 second. There's the one, there's the other. Put it like this. Put the other one like that. Whoop. All right. We have to put this in the background though. Hey, it's a little bit close. There we go. Perfect. Export. Yes, that's okay. Twitter, what is it? 4, 3? Okay, there we go. All right, let me go really quick to the big screen. Sorry. That is amazing. Oh wow. 1 second. Oh no, I have to copy this first. Man, I wish these things would go a little bit faster, but I'm almost done. Give me 1 second, my friends. There we go. And then we need the link. Copy, put it here, and boom. Okay. We are sending. Boom. There we go. Look at that. Wow. This is a very productive stream, I have to say. If you want to follow me, like I said, you can do that here. 1 second. Hey, Alex just did another donation. Wow. There's like a donation train today. Pretty cool. There we go. Oh my god. All right, Alex, what did you say? Always a reliable generate new photos using just one source image using image to image. I know you can do reference only, but results can be really off. Any way to reliably generate new photos using just one source image? You mean from the same person? Is that what you mean? Like, by the way, thank you for the donation. If you want it for the same version, if it still works and you can't use it commercially just for experimentation, you can use Roop or Reactor as extensions that can do it to put the face on there. It's not going to look exactly like the person. However, I have something that's better than that. I created a workflow for ComfyUI that actually your channel, 1 second, videos, face, that actually keeps the face. Why doesn't it show up? Did I not post that? Wait a second. Ah, perfect face, Laura. There we go. Perfect face, no Laura. This is a workflow that actually keeps the original face and then just replaces everything else in the image. And that can be very useful because a Laura or a model never looks like the actual face. So we can look in here a little bit. Oh, shut up. Why does it make bling sometimes? Okay. So, 1 second. Let me show you real quick. So this is the original photo of that woman, right? And then, as you can see, she has a pretty big head compared to the shoulders. So probably pretty slender, petite woman. This is why the image that is resulting from that looks like she has a pretty big head, but it's actually the same dimensions. Actually, here she has broader shoulders. So you can see it keeps the face. The face color, though, is a little bit off, so it has to be natural light. And then here I also replaced the eyes, so that this is, I think, upscaling with the original eyes here. So yeah, you can do really nice stuff with that. And yeah, this is a workflow. You can actually download it. It might be, yes, this is for my supporters though, the download. For my Patreon supporters or for my YouTube members, I think. They also have a link to that. Anyways, let's see what else on memes you have created. Oh, wow, there's a lot more submissions here. So thank you very much again for the donation. Keyword cat, I love keyword cat. It's one of my favorite memes. The din 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 din, the cat playing the keyboard. Wow, that is so cool. That worked out really well though, with the cat arms and hands and everything. That worked out really nice. IP adapter. Wow. Hey, Niranjan. How are you doing? Thank you very much for thank you very much for the donation. Learned a lot, thanks. Thank you very much. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm happy you learned a lot. More like subject from example. I'm trying to do an image of a person holding an object in somewhat same pose using image to image. The problem with AI is it can't 100% recreate the object, so that might be a problem, but you can use ControlNet, for example, to get the same image, like the same pose in there, but it's not going to be the same image. You can use depth map at the same time. You can actually, by the way, it might be better if you book a session with me. We talk about that for an hour. If you want to, go to the link, the donation link below the video for Buy Me a Coffee, and there is this kind of like where you can book it for an hour, and then we find an hour. Although I'm still here for a week. I'm flying next Friday to Thailand. I have internet in Thailand, no problem. I'm just saying, like, I might be offline for a couple of days, just so you know. But it might be better if we talk one-on-one, and I show you different examples, workflows in ComfyUI and Automatic 11 different things you can do. I can't guarantee that you can use any of that commercially, but I can show you technically how it goes, and then you have to figure out for yourself the models you can use for commercial use. You can use Roop like Chip says, but Roop can't be used commercially unless you use the license of the original inside face and so on. So there's a certain possibility for that. So that really cool meme. Thank you very much for that. Whoops. Did I just close the thing? Reopen, close tab? Oh no. It vanished. Okay, there we go. We have it again. Let me maybe go here, close some images on the right, so we have a little bit less images here. Most wanted people. That is a good one. That is awesome. Wow, pretty cool. Most wanted people. Very nice. I like the combination of T and E for wanted, right? Oh, the Techno Viking. Ah, there's some serious old school memes in here. If you've never seen the Techno Viking, you need to Google that on YouTube. No, you need to search that on YouTube. That's probably the better way to phrase that. The Techno Viking. Pretty amazing. That's an old school meme. Very nice, though. It looks really good. And the Pepe Most Wanted is also very nice. Pretty cool. Who sent that, though? Ah, Alta Trotz. There we go. Hi. Thanks for joining. Thanks for being part of the live stream and submitting. Very nice. What is that? Oh, like the mix of everybody coming together. Is that AI, though? I guess it is, right? But it looks really good. So we have two papers here. We have a troll face. Is that in the back the crypto guy? Is he called Crypto Guy? What's the name? Sorry, what's the name of him? Crypto Guy. Nope. Meme. Does he have a name? This guy here. Ah, Wojciech. Wojciech. Yes. Wojciech. If you've never seen the Wojciech videos, you need to check that out too. Like, he's always trying to get rich with Bitcoin and then, or with crypto in total, and NFTs and all that kind of stuff, and always losing. And then there's this other guy who's always like getting super rich, but he's always failing and stuff. It's like, it's the best. The whole series, the whole Wojciech series, you have to check that out. Absolutely check that out. It's pretty cool. There we go. So we have the complete group here of these memes. Very nice. Thank you very much. All right. Oh, Freak Hitman has another one. Let's see what this is. There we go. Oh, not quite sure what that is. Is that an enemy like something? Wait, what is in the prompt? Make memes great again. Oh, is it like a Trump? Is it Trump meme or is it like an anime meme? It is certainly a Trump meme also. Make memes great again. Make memes great again. Right. That is pretty cool. Very nice. But why a cat though? Why did you make it a cat? But that looks really cool. That was really amazing. Very nice. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. It's like Trump is a very interesting person. Like politically, I don't agree with him at all, but as a media person, like he's really good at media stuff, right? He's a personality. He should have stayed in entertainment as he was before with his shows and stuff like that. Yeah, it's just like he's like a, I don't know how could you say that. He's just like the chaos happening and you just want to watch the chaos happening. This is why he should maybe not be in politics. Maybe you like him, I don't know, not my type of politics, but in entertainment he's super entertaining. So that's pretty cool. All the stuff he says, especially if you take it as comedy, if you don't take it too real, it's really cool. Right, not cool in the sense of what he says, but funny. Let's say it's more funny. It's entertaining, right? It's I don't know. It's just like yeah. I don't know. Very strange. It's like a burning car of clowns rolling down the road, and you just want to see what's happening next. Is the car exploding, or are they like putting it out with their water flowers, or what is happening next? Right? It's that kind of like, I don't know what's happening, but it's so crazy, I can't look away. Wow, there we have KFC with Mario. That could actually be an ad, huh? That could be an ad, I would say. Something like a fascist. I'm not sure fascist, because I wouldn't know what the definition of the word would actually mean. But I know what you mean, like right wing, I would say, probably more so, or very conservative could also be something as a description, you know. But I mean, he's an old guy, right? So don't undervalue that he's like just an older guy. And that's a pretty cool meme though. It looks very nice. Like, I think one thing that a lot of people, it's getting a bit too political. I just want to say that one thing. One thing I think a lot of people, especially from the cancel culture, which I absolutely don't agree with, I hate the cancel culture, is they underestimate is that when the brain gets old, it's difficult to change, and also information is not neutral. So you can also handle information. You can only handle information in the way that your brain can process it. So if you've never learned to process information a certain way, you just can't process it a different way. And a lot of people don't get that. And they're like, oh, he can't do that, he can't do this. Yeah, but he's an old dude. He might not understand it's wrong, because in his time it was right. And times are changing, and we are part of that time, so we want it to change. This is why I say keep it on TV as a show, but don't keep it in politics to actually make rules, because it's like entertaining to watch, but not really something you want to have as a result. You know what I mean? But it's, you know, it's just like, let's see what kind of shit we say when we are old. Because the brain can't pick it up anymore, right? I think you can be very progressive in your youth and then say the exact same thing when you're 80 years old that was progressive when you have been like 20 years old, and it will be completely like something you shouldn't be able to say, right? And that's just like time is changing. So yeah, the troll face train. Wow. That worked out really well. Surprising. That's pretty crazy. Right. And for me, by the way, I have no interest in real active politics that's happening right now. I don't care about that, because for me, it's only opinions. I don't care about opinions. I care about facts. So I care about like history, political history. I love reading novels about the history of different countries. What politicians and people do now, I don't care about that because it's just opinions. Like everybody is talking over everybody else, and like, I don't know. They should do it, not me. I do pictures. I do funny and pretty pictures and tell people how to create them. Let the politicians do the politics, and I do art. Yeah, I have no time for figuring out what's right in politics. I don't care about that. But it's funny to watch, especially with people like Trump. It's just like crazy things are going down. Yeah, even though I don't want this to be a real thing, but for a television thing, it's funny. Anyways, a lot of people talk. He's just the one that the media dislikes the most. I mean, yeah, but he's also like he was the most powerful person in the world. So of course the media should have the biggest attention on that, right? So that makes a lot of sense that he got a lot under fire for this, because it's just like what he says is very influential at the same time. That's a little bit of a problem. Like if you're just like a talking head on YouTube or on television or something like that, nobody cares what you say. Or maybe some people care what you say, but you don't change the rules and the laws of the country just because you say something on TV. Let's see. Oh, oh wow. I look like Harry Potter. Holy shit. There we go. Right. By the way, I think this is getting way too political. Sorry. Big screen time. 1 second. I just want to say this one thing. In Germany right now we have a political change where the left-wing party is breaking down, and a new person is coming from the left-wing party, but she is doing politics that at the same time is very left and then also has the right elements but also has middle elements in there. And it's a kind of a new, different way to look at politics, where you're like, you are not this or that. You're a little bit of this and a little bit of that and a little bit of the middle and a little bit here and a little bit there, because there's different subjects and the different subjects need different solutions, but they're not always in the same kind of basket. And that's kind of interesting because it makes you think, hey, maybe there should be more in the political landscape, and we have dealt with this kind of duality of left and right a little bit too long and have ignored the complexity of the world because the world has changed, right? In the past, it made a lot more sense because you had basically the free world, and then you had the not free world, right? Like China and the USSR and stuff like that. And with the Cold War, and now everything has changed, but also we are very global. Like on my phone, I actually have 5 different clocks for the different time zones, so I know when the people I talk to are awake, so I know when I can book times with them to talk to them. So life has become much more complex, and then especially with AI, it becomes even more complex. It's interesting to look into having different political concepts that are neither left nor right, because I think these are outdated views on the world, but they are new concepts that don't have a name yet, but they have different views. You know what I mean? Like I'm at the same time, for example, for me, I'm at the same time, like most artists, leaning to the left, but also I'm leaning into the corporate direction because, of course, I'm interested in all the kind of big things, what Sony's doing, Amazon is doing, all these kind of big companies are doing, Microsoft, OpenAI. It's interesting for me, and I want them to do these things, so they need a lot of money to do these things. Like, for example, AI is super expensive to do, so they need billions of dollars on their bank account. It's not something you can do on the side as a fun project, so that makes a lot of sense, but at the same time, you need to have social state like free education, free healthcare, free retirement, not free, no, yeah, actually, yes, free retirement money, so that you can actually live your life without like ruining yourself, right? This is why living in the US would be very complex for me, because As soon as you have children or you get cancer or something like that, everything you ever worked for in your life might be gone because the cost is so high. That's not my definition of freedom. This is why I pay taxes, so that the government pays for it, not me, right? It's the responsibility of the government and the society to help people in need, and also to raise people like in school, and also to help people when they get old. That is a responsibility not of me, but of the society as a total, right? It can't be of me, because there's people who are rich and people who are poor. So it would be like down to their individual abilities, and that is nonsense. That's not social. If you say if you're poor, well, then you don't have education, you don't have health care, you don't have a good retirement just because you're poor. That's not social. That's antisocial. That's the opposite of social, right? Anyways, forget about that. I think like we will see some new party concepts coming up in politics, even though, like I said, I don't give a shit about politics. I care about art. And then politics for me is philosophy and history. I read about what happened in French Revolution. That's the kind of politics I'm interested in. When everybody who has been part in it is dead now, and it's history and it has been analyzed by historians, then I care, because then it's in books, right? Then it's like so far away and so distant, then we can actually look at it and have an outside perspective. Sorry for the monologue, just wanted to say that. Yeah, there we go. Right. Anyways, let's have a look at the chat. But yeah, no politics. Yes, I'm just like, I'm not going to, I don't know, maybe this was political. I don't know. But it was also just an opinion, right? If you don't care, you don't care. That's okay. By the way, I love this grumpy cat. It looks really good, right? That is pretty cool. Yeah. So much for no politics. You're absolutely right. Yeah, I'm saying I don't care about politics, and then I talk about politics. Yeah, it's more independent. What is more independent? Olivio for president? I don't think I would be a good president. No. I'm not a good president at all. I care mostly about me and my community, and that's it. Like if you see my comments about people who disagree with my community, they get the strong and harsh wind into their face. I'm not kind on that area, right? If people say AI isn't art, there is a text barrage of not so nice comments coming their way. I like that grumpy cat. I look like that. When someone says AI can't be art, I look like that. And then I put out the, how do you call it? Like the nails, the cat nails? Anyways, some scratching is happening. Oh, man. This is I think this is the only way where I'm political, is when it is about artistic freedom. Wow, what is this? I have no idea what that is. Other than that the term furries comes to mind, but other than that, I don't know. Is this a TV show? It looks a little bit like World of Warcraft, but otherwise, I don't know. Me and the boys, but furry. Oh, so it is furry. I've never understood furry. Never understood that. What's the appeal of furry? Like, I can understand, like, yes, I would have, like, actually, like, real people with fur who look like cats. That would be amazing. But like, with the costume and everything, I'm not quite sure what this is about. Sieger des Herzens? I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know. By the way, man, I was for a time, I actually ordered it. I ordered on Amazon a balaclava, which is this kind of thing you put in your head where you only see your eyes. And I thought I make a TikTok account where I talk about a lot of issues that interest me. But because of the shitty cancel culture we have right now, you can't actually say stuff. So I thought I'd just make a burn account, right? Not under my name. I wear a balaclava. Nobody knows it's me. Maybe I use a voice changer. Then I can just say whatever I want about things that annoy me. And then the balaclava never arrived. I guess this was kind of a sign from the universe to say, bro, don't go out there. Don't be part of the shit train. Just do your videos, right? But maybe, I don't know, maybe after the channel. Although right now it wouldn't be good if I do that, because I want to work with different startups in AI, and they would certainly not be happy if I start my own TikTok shit show talking about all kinds of stuff. Oh man. Anyways, what's the meme called? It's not Rainbow Cat, is it? It's something else. Is it Techno Cat? Happy Cat? What was the meme name for that? Rainbow Cat? Let me see that. Rainbow Cat. Rainbow Cat meme. What's the name of that? Ah, Nichan Cat. Yes, the Nichan Cat. Look at that. And then even better, I mean, this is already like this is a Cham Toast, by the way. It's not a cat body. So where was the other picture that I just saw with the toast? Well, that's kind of like, it's not a toast. It's like a, what is it called in America? Is it called a toasty? The stuff you put in the toaster? I think that's what that is. Not quite sure. Nichan Cat. Yeah, I love Nichan Cat. It's so nice. And the music. Ah, the music is good. Right. Can you say, no, I can't say that. You know why I can't, right? I want everybody to be free, but sometimes you can't say things because cancel culture, the beautiful, happy cancel culture of the time we live in is sometimes a little bit too peppered. So yeah, but this is a very cool image. Very nice. Right. Yeah. So I can say I want everybody to be free and do their thing. Maybe we all just need a Quest 3 to have always the world that we want to be in. Right? Just a disconnect of all the rest, and then you can be only with your buddies. I think probably, I don't know, maybe at some point that might be the reality. Chumpsker Pepe. What? Pop-Tart. Yes, Pop-Tart. I think I've never eaten a Pop-Tart. Pop-Tart. There we go. Have I ever? I think I have eaten that before. I think at least once or something. But this is not something you find in Europe. For some reason, we don't have that, even though we do have toasters. We don't have Pop-Tarts. I don't know why. Maybe it just didn't appeal to the people here. I mean, it looks extremely unhealthy. And probably also, I would argue we have better bakery shops, better pastry in Europe. So the people wouldn't like to eat that because you can just go to the supermarket and find something nicer and fresher than that. That might be a reason, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. It's cool. It's nice. There we go. Oh my god. Oh, I jumped over that. How did I not see that? Holy crap. The teeth. Ah, it's not loading. There we go, it's loading. Ah! Too much sugar for Europe. That might be the thing. Yeah, too much sugar for Europe. That might be the thing. Dali told me Trollfest isn't permissible under the content policy. Oh, the corporate cancel culture. How nice is that? Oh, yes. Apfelstrudel. Yes, the strudel. Absolutely. Yeah, we have some good stuff in Europe. Right. Although, you know what? There is something I don't understand. It's big screen time again. 1 second. Give me 1 more second. There's one thing I don't understand. When you, like, I can understand it on a certain level, but if I'm here in Austria or Germany, where you have more income and the society has more money, the food you can buy in the supermarket is, it's not bad, but it's not great quality, right? And then, as you know, was it this month or last month? I think it was this at the beginning of this month. I was in Italy. Stuff is cheaper It's not only cheaper, it's much, 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 much better quality that you can buy. And that's like, I go now to Thailand. There's much better quality. I'm really looking forward to the good food. It's affordable food. It's very good food. And even if I had the money, I couldn't really buy it here. Well, maybe I could buy it here if I spend a lot of money. But usually the average thing you get here in a restaurant is by far not as good as you get in these countries. So how is it? I don't get it. How is it that often, if you go to lower income countries, they have better food than the rich countries? This is a concept I don't understand. Totally don't understand, right? And then again, like you have USA, there's a lot of junk food, fast food. And the crazy thing about the United States also is, with all that kind of strange system is happening, buying food in the supermarket is so expensive that you basically automatically go to fast food and eat basically actual junk food rather than actually buying some good quality, which you simply can't afford. Unless you, of course, go to these super big supermarkets. There might not be one near you. And then still, it's kind of this bulk product. It's not a French croissant or something like that. It's not like Italian, like nice bakery or something like that. It's just like supermarket crap. And that's very strange. Why do rich countries have shit food and poor countries have nice food? Something that does not go into my head. Anyways, today's a very political stream. It kind of fits with the memes though. There we go. I can't. Why does this not work? There we go. Made with Photo Fusion game web app. Holy crap. That's a mouthful. Photo Fusion game. It looks pretty cool though. The Joker with the cape. I'm not sure why he has a red cape on. I mean, he has this kind of armor from Batman though, so that's pretty cool. Yeah. Oh, there we have. Oh, was I zoomed in before? I don't get it. When cola is cheaper than water. That's a good point. Yes, right. When cola is cheaper than water, or when the private companies have convinced the government, like the local government, that it is better to like not fix their cleaning like water refinement stations and instead put water into supermarkets, which is actually happening. That is mind-blowing, where you can't drink from the tap. I can drink from the tap in Vienna because we have actual good water here, but a lot of countries, they can't drink from the tap, which, if you can't drink from the tap, you know something is wrong in your country. I would say that. Anyways, it's super political today. Oh, man. So much for no politics. Holy crap. We need to steer away from that, I think. Oh, who is that? Who is this? Who is this? It's from Sonic. It's what is his name? Doctor, I can't remember. Doctor something. What's the name? Dr. Evil? No, it's not Dr. Evil. That would be a little bit too easy. And all 2-liter bottles of soda are gone. I just got back in here talking about Flint, Michigan. Flint, Michigan? Is he? Flint, Michigan. I don't know. There's a lot. Robotnik, yes. Dr. Robotnik. You know a lot more about that. I was never a Nintendo guy. Dr. Eggman? Oh, we have two contenders here. Is it Eggman or Robotnik? Who is Eggman? Dr. Eggman? Ah. And who is Dr. Robotnik in comparison? Let me see. Maybe it's one is the European and one is the American name. Dr. Eggman, yes. Dr. Robotnik. Oh, he's called Eggman Robotnik? Really? His name is Eggman Robotnik? Coke will one day convince the government to replace their brother with Coca-Cola. If everybody who hasn't seen this yet, Idiocracy. You have to watch that film. It's old, but it's really, 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 really good. Idiocracy. That film is just super amazing. I don't know why they have this cover here. I've never seen that before, but that movie is just like super good. Idiocracy. That's the this is the old school the old school old school cover there with that guy and him, of course, President Comanche. Look at that. No, not that. Where is it? Oh, go away. I want to see this one. Look at this picture. How great is that? He's just amazing. This guy is just the dude. There we go. How cool is he? President Comanche. There we go. Is he, what's his name? Carajo Comanche or something like that? He has a really cool name. Anyways, let's go and look at some more stuff here. Civil AI. Oh, Triple Head Monkey is posting some from Civil AI. He looks like an egg. Yeah, I understand that, but is he called both Robotnik? Oh, Dr. Robotnik is the original name from Europe. Ah, Eggman is the name from Japan? Really? He was called Eggman in Japan? Do you say Japan? Or what is this? Oh, it's a meme. Oh my god. Is he cooking like a baby? I'm not sure if I should show that on the stream. Let's put it away. That's looks a little bit too spicy. Oh! Oh, it's the La 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 Man. Lololo. The Lololo meme. Trollolo. There we go. It slowly comes back. And with the face of, what was his name? Man, my brain is so bad. He played in The Skull, right? Didn't he? The Burning Skull? No? What's the guy with the burning skull? Burning Skull movie. There we have it. Nicolas Cage. There we go. Nicolas Cage. Ghost Rider. Yeah, Ghost Rider. Nicolas Cage, Ghost Rider. In the Flash movie, there's a scene where the Flash puts a baby in a microwave. What? Like for protection or what's going on here? Ghost Rider. Why is he doing that? He's really doing that in the movie? What the hell? What's going on there? Okay, let's look at the next meme though. Oh, that turned out really well. Wow. It almost perfectly worked. Like there's a little bit of like here with the skin, so it looks a little bit like it's like in front of the face, but with the tongue, that's really nice. That worked out really good. Very nice. Michael Jackson, there we go. Wow. There we go. Crazy. Okay. Spirit of Vengeance? What is Spirit of Vengeance? John Travolta? With Cage face? It's actually John Travolta? With Cage's face? Wait a second. This is John Travolta? Is it not the Trollolo Man? This one? This guy. It's this guy, right? There's the background. Certainly this guy. Yeah, you see? Same background. Has to be that guy. How spicy can we be? Yeah, difficult to answer. Not too spicy. It's YouTube. YouTube is the corporate form of cancel culture. Like they really like delete everything that's not up to their wow, okay. Luigi. There we go. It's yeah, Nicolas Cage, that's what I'm saying. I'm still getting used to ComfUI. It's a lot of fun. Just look at different workflows from people. I think that's the best starting way, is to just download ComfUI workflows, learn from them on how people connect it, and see what kind of nodes they're using. That is really scary though, with the skin folding like that and the big teeth and everything. I think, by the way, I've never finished a Mario game in my life. I had a Nintendo 64. I think it's No, it's not the only Nintendo I owned because I bought some used Nintendo consoles on the flea market. I had a Game Boy that was really fun, and I had Mario 64, but I don't think I ever finished it. And I never bought a Nintendo console after that because then just I would say better stuff from my perspective came out. The different PlayStations. I'm actually really like Xbox. It might not have the exclusive games, but I feel like Xbox, Microsoft is a lot more on the consumer side than PlayStation is, which sounds strange, but you have to take into consideration how much you get from Xbox in, for example, vintage games still working on newer consoles, right? Which is a real problem on PlayStation, but not so much on Xbox, right? And then also being able to, for example, play the same games with the same subscription on your PC and on the Xbox. Two different systems, like PlayStation wouldn't ever allow that, right? They are very gated. But I like both. I'm a fan of both, even though right now I don't have either consoles because I have a really good computer. So I don't need that. Whoa! Holy moly, that looks really good. Wow. There we have another Eggman. What's his name? His face looks like the handbag of grandma. Handbag face. What's his name again? The guy with the worst plan in the Marvel universe, I would say. God damn. My brain is Thanos. There we go. Thank you very much. Thanos, right. With a plan that could be defeated by the logic of a 5-year-old. So yeah, it's kind of strange. Very strange kind of cinema, but yeah. By the way, yesterday I watched the new Matrix movie. Like, it's not new anymore, the Resurrections movie. Holy moly. What a bad plot. I don't understand. Like, do they not see it? What's the Musk? He should be choking the bird, actually, and not holding it like that, not cupping it, but actually like choking it, because he's like, I don't know. I mean, he did a lot. You have to say he did a lot for making Twitter more used, and actually I use it more now than I ever used it before in my life. So he did some positive stuff, but in a very bad way. And actually, like, I like Twitter more at the moment than Instagram because it's just more useful, because you can put text also, and you can like actually talk with people and like repost stuff. So it has more functionality. Instagram is a little bit like, why even put stuff there? Because the only thing you can actually do on Instagram is like images, and that's kind of not enough anymore. You know what I mean? Anyways, there we go. What's the stream time, by the way? Oh, we are closing in on 2 hours, so that's also pretty good. What were we talking about before? I forgot about that. We were talking about something else. Oh yes, the Matrix movie, the Resurrections movie. Like, the casting, the story, the like stealing a lot of different scenes from different movies. I don't know why did they do it like that. I'm super surprised by that. I expected a lot more. Like, it has a little bit of nostalgia, so that was pretty cool. And it was very nice to see the young girl in a grown-up version from one of the movies. But other than that, it was kind of like pretty lame. And why did they put what's the actor again? Harris something? How I Met Your Mother. I like him. Yeah, Neil Patrick Harris. Why is he in the movie? I don't get that at all. This is like the biggest thing where, like, really? Why? I like him as an actor. I love what he's doing. I like his energy and everything about him. But for all of the reasons I like him, he's absolutely the wrong choice for a Matrix movie, in my opinion. Like, because he's like so different from that. He's comedy and lightheartedness and like fun and energy, and like, yeah, he's just like very, very positive as a being, as a person. and it just doesn't fit into a dark apocalyptic end time movie, right? Why? I don't know. Oh, there we have it. There we have it. The good old Chuck Norris. Hello, my friend. There we go. With the good old Chuck Norris. The good old Chuck Norris. What is it called? Like jokes, one-liners, right? Things like that. Which none comes to mind right now. What is it like? Jack the Ripper dreams of Chuck Norris at night, or things like that. Can't remember. Oh man. He started a podcast. Who started a podcast? Do you know your fellow countryman Daniel Tosh? Ah, Tosh. Yes. Right. He has a TV show. Now he has a podcast. Oh yeah. He's pretty good. Tosh is pretty good. Makes a good show. I didn't know he's German though. Is it on German or in English? He doesn't know. Oh, the Three Shells. From the Demolition Man movie, the Three Shells. That's a pretty good image though. That's pretty cool. The face expressions are amazing from the laughing. So that's pretty amazing. Can you make a video to explain training in Dream Booth Collab on Model 1.5 and the full guide on ComfUI? If you can, please do it. I will make a beginner guide for ComfUI next week. I think Tuesday next week. Because I'm working with a startup, they are doing a challenge. I can't say details about that, but I want to make a beginner movie so more people can take part in that challenge. Because ComfUI is just very, very useful, and I want more people to get into that and understand that on what to do with that. Especially like if you want to work with AI as a business in your future, I think ComfUI is really a very good way to go. Chuck has 6 left fingers. Why would that be a benefit? I don't understand that. Head Sherman, but he lives here. Oh, he lives in Los Angeles. Oh, okay, cool. Do we have another meme? Oh, there's another meme. There we go. From Linus. There we go. Oh, Amy, you make a lot with this page. But that page seems to be pretty useful for these kind of things. Like the combination is very interesting. Is this using IPA or how does it do these kind of combinations? It's very, very well combining 2 different characters together. That is very surprising. Yeah. Anyways. Yeah. Should we, unless there is another, should we do another meme on my, should I do another meme? We can do the Trollolo guy. I'm not sure what to do with the Trollolo guy in a meme though. Oh, we I love this meme also. Oh boy. Let me see. Let me copy that over. Let me put this here. New from clipboard. There we go. Oh, does this have this background? Yeah, it has the background. Can I do a selection here? I hate it when they do that. Yeah, I think we can do a quick selection here. That's pretty good. There we go. That should be enough. By the way, if you have a Quest 3 and you're doing some cool stuff with that, let me know, because I want to make videos about how to use Quest 3 with AI. So that would be good. Trollolo. Let's make another image here. Is there not maybe this one? I'm looking for maybe this one. I'm looking for an image where he's a little bit better to see. Where's the filter though? There we go. Tools, size, large. Trollolo. There's this image here. This one. They are also low resolution though. Man, oh man. Is there not a single image that's better from the quality? Maybe this one here? Wait, we could search for that. What the hell? No, don't want that. Dude, it's a TV show, so why is there not a single image where he's like actually nicely in frame? Maybe I should watch... maybe I should look for his name. Don't play the music, please. Trollolo. Wait 1 second. I want to make a meme out of that. Let's see. Am I that bad at looking for images? Oh, this one looks good. Let's take this one. Maybe that's a little bit better. Copy image, put it in here. We're gonna put that in here so we have the same resolution. Make it like so. It's kind of missing the sides, but it doesn't matter. Let's put it like this. And then I think I'm just gonna paint in the sides. Let me pick the color from here. So just we have this covered a little bit over here. Let's do it like this. All right, export. Trollolo. Let's see what ComfyUI is doing with that. 1 second. Ensued. Let's see what we get from that. Oh my god. No, it didn't work at all. Oh my god. Okay. Oh. Comic style? Maybe that helps. Let's see. Nope. Let's go a little bit closer here to the original. Maybe I need Scribble for that. I don't want to build that right now, though. Yeah, I think we're not gonna get this into like a guy with an open mouth. Ooh. That would be better with ControlNet. Now, in this case, I admit in this case, in this case, automatic 1111 would be better because I can just like turn on, I can just turn on the, oh my god. I can just turn on ControlNet. So that would make a lot more sense in this case. Not gonna lie. Holy moly, that looks bad. Oh. Okay. It's not at all what we want. Oh, I have a man with 2M. No. Not happening right now. Holy crap. Scary man. Nah. It just doesn't know what to do with that information. I think with Scribble it would work a lot better, but I don't want to build the nodes right now. It doesn't matter. It's not that important. Anyways. Whoops. That's the wrong one. Do we have another entry maybe? Why is this here now? Oh, I dragged it out. This is why it's there. Oh, some more people sent something. Let's see this real quick. Sorry, and then also look at the chat 1 moment. People writing so much. Search his name. Yeah, that's a good idea. Hey, thanks for the donation. Lista de videos. Thank you very much. What is pen? 1 pen. What is that? Never heard of that. 1 pen? What is pen? Soul? No. Oh, Peruvian. Peruvian souls. Interesting. Never heard of that. Well, it's a bit far away from here. So that's okay. Try line art control net. Yeah, that would work a lot better. So there we have, they have the burning dog with the coffee again. Those are really hard to understand. If you don't like make the direct connection, it's kind of hard to get that, at least for me. I'm not sure what you would say, but there we go. Let's look at the other. Oh, wow. I have no idea what meme that is, but Dirty Volvo S40. How is that a meme? It's like a tank Volvo. Not quite sure. Pretty cool, though. Thank you very much. Let's look at the other ones. Oh. Wow, that's very good. There we have it. Family Guy and Pepe. Pretty cool. Just added a better one. This is fine. Yeah, this is fine meme. Absolutely. I know it's a this is fine meme, but I think out of context would be hard to recognize. Oh, there we go. What is this? I hope there's no music. Oh, look at that. Angry cat animation. Grumpy cat animation. Wow. Is this with the workflow I showed you yesterday? Cosmos Mythos has sent this. The hell is that? What meme is this? Vibrant Drawing Disney? Is that a meme? I don't understand. Or is that supposed to be me? I'm not quite sure. I don't know what's going on. Does anybody know this meme? Someone lost the meme. I don't know what it is. AI Revolution Incoming 3D. What? Okay, anyways, I don't know what that meme was. Let's look at the next one. Oh, there we have another one. Wow, getting better. Feels good, daddy. Okay, interesting. Wow, Google it. Yeah, boy. It's called Yeah, boy. Let me Google this on my second screen so we don't get something strange. Ah, okay, the Yeah, boy. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. That's amazing. Yeah, I like this guy. Awesome. Okay, yeah, boy. I didn't recognize that at all, though. What is this? Oh, this is the Conan. Yeah, Conan as Pepe. I was thinking Turtle. The Turtles and Conan mix. Conan the Barbarian. I have to watch that again. Like, in my mind, maybe I shouldn't watch it again. In my mind, it's a really cool movie, but maybe if I watch it again, I'm like, holy crap, is that a cheesy movie? I don't know. I can't remember. It's just like in my mind, it's a pretty cool movie. And what is this? Emperor's Doge is most displeased. Emperor Doge is most displeased. That is a very good meme. Wow, look at that. Look how good the details are and how much the clothes is fitting the dog, and still the dog is kind of like correct anatomically. That is surprising. That is surprising. By the way, let me find another a video that I find super funny that you might want to watch. Wait, chef cook neck slap. Is it? Oh, this one here. This one. Chunk slaps Darkest Man. Is there a version without text in it? Oh, this one maybe. I don't want to play it with text though. Oh, I think you can't hear text. Come on. The way the glasses are off, that's the best part. The best part of the whole clip is how his glasses are like. Ah man, that's just like being good friends. That's the I don't know. The meme for what it means to be good friends is like that. Just slapping each other and being jerks. Oh man. There we go. Okay. I would think that's all the memes we have for today. Oh man. Oh god. Let's go to the big screen. There we go. I think yeah, we're almost at 2 hours, which is a good time frame for that. So I think we saw some pretty amazing memes today. A little bit too much politics. Oh, there's actually one more meme coming in. Let me look at that. Oh, it's the same. It looks really amazing though. Same user. Yeah. So thank you very much for that. I wanted to talk a little bit more about the Quest 3. But maybe you're not interested. I don't know. It's just like what was I about to say? I can talk a little bit about that at the end of the stream if you're interested. So I will pick it up. 1 second. I will pick it up. So, there we go. Ending it with that, with the memes, was very nice. Thank you very much. Thank you very much also for the donations. That was also really cool. Now, little look on that. I wanted to talk more about that rather than politics. So I bought this recently, which is, I think it's very like expensive. So if you want to have something like that, the Quest 2 is about 250 right now because they're trying to sell the old stock off. This one has color cameras in the front, multiple color cameras, while the other one has black and white cameras. So augmented reality not going to work so good with the old one. But the VR experience is pretty amazing. So I feel like for AI and stuff that we can do in the future, this is actually really interesting. Like now that I have actually the ability to experiment with this and it's kind of an open platform, I really enjoy that. Especially the concept of watching movies that are actually made in 3D, right? So they can actually be in the scene, look around. It makes it makes sometimes sense, not always. But there is a lot of interesting stuff that can happen in a space where, it's 3D, it's interactive, where you can touch things, move things, stuff like that. It opens a lot of possibilities that are far more than 3D movies that you can look at, right? Because if you have a 360 3D movie, you're surrounded by that. Stuff can interact with you. You can interact with the stuff. You feel much more connected to the things. You're actually in the part of the scene. So that can be very interesting, but also from a standpoint of what you can create, because you can actually like sculpt and draw and do things in 3D, in the 3D space, and then possibly apply AI to that, right? And then also interact with AI characters, which right now, no, because there is no AI games for VR, but in the future, it might be a possibility to have that, to interact with AI characters. So if you do something with that, if you know how to create stuff for this, I would be very interested to work with you on things like just fun projects for the channel, figuring that out. Because this has like a camera, it has a microphone, you can interact with stuff. So that makes it very, very useful for 3D. They're doing a 3D movie with Gundam. Really? Interesting. Do they work on spatial? I don't know what spatial is, but could be, because you can connect it to Steam, for example. You can connect it to the Oculus app, for example. One after technical difficulties. Too late. What did you submit? What's your name though? Simon. It doesn't say any. Oh, Simon. There we go. Simon. We can look at that. Oh, what the hell is this? Let me switch over again. This is what Simon just submitted. I don't think that means what you think it means. Oh, okay, that's cool. That's nice. Is this supposed to be Baby Yoda? Or am I missing something here? It looks a little bit like a Star Wars figure, right? It is VR only. Spatial is VR only. I don't know what spatial is. I have to look that up though. Yeah, but I have to say I'm very pleased with the headset and what I have experienced so far. It's pretty amazing. Especially the thing that you get with that is that materials. Let me switch back. Materials, especially if it's done good, like the is it called Alex, the game from Steam that is in the half? Is it called Half-Life? Half-Life. Alex, yeah, Alex. If you play that game or even only look at that room from Alex, if you don't have the game, there is one room that is actually also in the game. You can pick up stuff. It has the actual materiality of like reflection of different materials that you can pick up, and they reflect light and they make shadows like they would in real world, and you can interact with them and you see it in real size while you're standing in the room. And that's kind of on a different level to what you can see on your screen when you use the computer. It's very different to have an actual object in your hand and manipulate it with your hand rather than and actually look at it and like being able to, you know, actually be in the same space as that 3D object. That puts it kind of in a new dimension. Now, one thing, of course, I have to say about that is right now, not really any real applications for that. There is some fun stuff you can do. There's a lot of crap out there, stuff that should never be on any store or called VR games that are not even like complete trash, and they are like promoted to you through the app from Meta. It's really strange why they do it. I don't understand it. Like, for example, there's like a game where you can swing around like Spider-Man, but it's the only thing you can do. And the graphics is just like the basic graphic that you get when you open up Unity 3D and then you slap the texture like just a block. Not a formed building, but just a block with a skyscraper texture slapped on it. That's it. That's the whole city, right? So it's completely, absolutely lowest crap. But then there's some stuff that's really good, like Alex is really good, for example, in other games. But there's very, very few actual games or actual things you can do with that, right? So it's, yeah, but I think it has a lot of space if actually they would invest in that. Anyways, and I think it has a very, very big application for AI, because AI can generate the content for you and you can be in that space, right? So yeah, we have to see about that. I would like to experiment with that, but I'm not a coder, so I don't know how to access this. I know my way a little bit around Unity 3D, so I could probably build a little bit of stuff for that, but I don't know how to get it on there. Maybe by uploading it to the Steam page, but I don't think Steam has stuff that you can just like upload there without like just to demo it, just to look at it, to share it with people. Maybe there's a way to put it on like Google Drive and then you can download it and experiment with that. Anyways, definitely VR AI experience or the future. Yeah, I would think so, because I think this is the closest we get to the holodeck from Star Trek, right? Like, I don't think we will ever have a room where light is projected in a way that creates actual shapes. Our AR makes a lot more sense and VR makes a lot of sense. Although the problem with VR is it's very antisocial. Like, you cannot interact with anyone else because they just don't see what you're seeing unless everybody has a headset in the room. So AR is a little bit more social because you can still interact with the other people in the room. So it makes a little bit more sense, right? Side quest, man. It's side loader. Yeah, you can maybe, yeah, I guess you could probably side load it. Side quest, man. Is that something? Is it called like that, side quest, man? Or did you call me side quest, man? I don't think you did that. Side quest VR. Dual character? What the fuck? Sing together VR karaoke. Oh, side quest is the name of the page. Oh. And there you can like just load it. How? And then you side load it onto your. Oh. For real? And then you side load it on your quest from there? Oh, lolo. Wow, that is crazy. I have to try that. Uh-huh. I hope it's not like some virus stuff on there, but holy crap, there's a lot of stuff on there. Side quest. Thank you very much for that. I will check that out. Side loading is loading as I know what side loading is. Unofficial. I know that. Or did someone else ask that? It's the biggest marketplace for VR. Is it? Oh man. There's a lot of stuff I don't need. Well, I just got the headset though, right? I'm very new to that. I'm a baby face in the space of VR, right? There's a similar stuff for iPhone. Yeah, you can also do stuff with your phone, which actually, if you have a phone that has high resolution screen and you have one of these headsets where you put it in, you actually get a really good experience. Like you don't necessarily have the controllers for that and the hand tracking and fancy stuff like that, but watching, like, for example, VR movies or looking at 360 photos. By the way, I do have a GoPro Max. So I will take more 360 photos, and then if you want to, I can share them with you, for example, for Thailand, stuff like that. So if you do have a headset, or if you have one of these headsets where you put your phone in, so you can use it on your head, you can actually look at the places where I am in real size. And that's the cool thing. Like, you have a photo and you stand in the middle of the photo and everything is real size. So you actually at that place again. Not the same resolution because it's a gigantic resolution, and this is a 5.6K camera, so it's pretty pixelated in that huge size, but still, it's pretty cool. It's pretty nice. Yeah. Also, by the way, they are bringing out a GoPro Max 2 soon, so this might be a lot cheaper, becoming a lot cheaper in the future with the GoPro Max. This was by the way, sorry, now it's talking time at the end of my video. This was the concept for the channel before I made AI. Was I travel around the world and make photos and talk about how I took the photos and how I edit the photos, stuff like that. I bought a GoPro Max and I bought a GoPro 10 and I bought a really expensive camera, and I made a driver's license, which I did not have for the rest of my life. I did not have a driver's license because I'm always living in a big city. Yeah, so I spent thousands upon thousands of euros for equipment. And now I'm sitting here in my room doing a video every day. So yeah, this is how life changes. But I can use this now in Thailand to do things. So interesting. Yeah, this was the alternative plan where stuff we're heading in the past. So I'm still happy I have all that gear because it's fun to play around with that. And you can actually find all the videos of me on my channel. For example, search my channel for Barcelona. There's a video on there where I am traveling in Barcelona doing photos and explaining how I took the photos. And I think I also talk a little bit about the editing, or maybe I think that's a reward for my Patreon supporters. Whoops. Is it not there? Barcelona. No, there it is. You might want to check out this video. It's a really cool video. It didn't get enough views. It's kind of sad because it's kind of a very nice video. It got only 2,000 views back in the day. Check out that video here. I put it like 4 times so you can actually see it. I don't know why it didn't get more videos, but I should have just done it more often and just like care less about it. But yeah, I'm talking a little bit about photography. It's a long video though. It's like 26 minutes. Although half of the video I talk about answers from the community, questions from the community. I should have done this in 2 videos though. I was a little bit too concerned about the video performing well, which of course then it didn't. Rather than doing content I actually want to create. So anyways, thousands spent on gear. Can just edit it all in AI. Yes, that's true, right? I mean, there is still the possibility, right? Life is a big adventure, especially if you feel free enough to do whatever you want to do. So I don't know. I can always like come back to that life and do photography again or do something else again, right? There's always this kind of possibility to change and just start something new. And I was never afraid about like jumping out of things and into new things, because the risk is part of the fun for me. I know other people have like sleepless nights or stuff like that, but for me it's like more a little bit of this kind of adventure sense, things like that, right? Um, People see it when you love what you do. No, absolutely not. That's not how YouTube works. Not at all. Like a lot of creators who are very very successful absolutely hate what they do. They only do it because it's good money and because they feel like stuck in that kind of situation where they don't know what to do else, but they are not enjoying it at all. So you have to have some fun with it. I have fun with AI. I had a little bit less fun over the recent months, I have to admit. Now the fun is coming back. And also the interest from the community is coming back. But just because you do something does not mean anybody cares about it. You have to have also strategies on how you place it out there. The consistency and the strategy is more important than if you like it or not at the end of the day, right? You should like it, of course, because that's a positive thing to do. But if you're happy or not, yeah, doesn't care. You have to make the people happy. It's more important that the people is happy than you are happy at that moment, right? We see it. I don't think so. No, I mean, if you look at a lot of videos, for example, from performers, from singers, stuff like that, who perform under like in the worst times of their life, they go on stage and sing, and people are like really happy to see that. Like, for example, Eminem, he wrote some of his best songs when he was completely ruined as a person and a heavy drug abuser and completely like a wreck of himself, a ghost of himself. But he wrote the best songs at that moment, and he performed the best concerts at that moment. So there's not really a connection between being good and liking what you do, right? Anyways, I like what I do because otherwise I wouldn't do it, because I'm always feel like I can do anything I want to do. It doesn't have to be super successful. It's if I want to do something else, I do something else. I'm not that kind of person who sticks around. I don't have the consistency for that, I think, right? So I have to be in love with the stuff I'm doing and the people I'm doing it for, because otherwise, why would I do it? You know what I mean? So I do it because I have a very nice and very good community, and I like AI, and I think it's the way forward for art and for culture and for society, because we are at a pivotal point in human culture where we have too much information and too much content that is flowing around that we can handle it on our own. So AI should take the burden of that, of handling information and content, and we will manipulate the streams. Manipulate is a negative word. We will guide the streams of information rather than actually handling the information ourselves, which might not make a lot of sense right now if you think about it, but it will in the future. Just like in the past, it didn't make a lot of sense for a machine to build something if you have the hands, and your hands can do it in an artful way, but people don't care at all about artful ways. They want to have a product that's cheap and useful. So we get things like, I don't know, we get things like this. Is it a shitty packaging that's bad for nature? Yes. Is it cheap and very useful and lightweight? Yes, it is. So this is why we buy this rather than having a hand-carved bottle or something like that where we have hand-pressed juice in there. It's machine-made juice in a machine-made box, but it's something, yeah, that costs like $1 or $2. So this is why we buy it, right? Curation, yes, information curation. Right, so that's kind of, we are like, what is it called? The guy in front of the concert who is doing this, the I don't know the English word, but this is kind of like the future where things are going. This kind of like how Iron Man is doing it, right? He says, hey, I don't know the name of the AI he's using, but he says build this, and then the AI builds it, and he's navigating the pieces together. It's more important to have a plan of what you want to do than know how to execute the plan. Now, the main problem with that is, and you see it right now also in the AI space, is most people don't have a plan. That's a little bit of a problem. So getting more of a plan is important, but the good thing for that is you can actually talk to AI and learn how to have a plan, right? How to, and it's interesting that, for example, governments and also corporations didn't really dig into that or pay attention to that detail. You can actually learn from AI how to be independent, which is something most people don't know. Sounds a little bit strange, but it's actually like that. So that you can actually learn how to live your own life on your own rules, which is difficult if you don't know how to do it. And most people don't know how to do it because they have a job and they have people who tell them what to do in most parts of their lives, right? So this kind of handling freedom is pretty difficult if you don't know how, right? Like, for example, I would think a good example is if you think, okay, I'm losing my job tomorrow, do you have a plan on what you would do, how you would make money, right? Does it come easy to you where I say, yeah, I'm going to do this? Not applying for another job, like actually making money on your own, stuff you can sell, stuff you can do. I have a million plans. I have no problem with that. If my channel dies tomorrow, I have so many ideas of what I can do, and I know I can do them because I know how to make stuff interesting for people and how to make people buy things, right? So because this is how you navigate in the free market, in the free space, is that you have to figure out where is the interest and why do people pay for it, and that's business. Boom, that's it right there. So learning that, understanding that, it's a pretty big part of being independent. Anyways, what does the chat say? I'm looking at the chat, by the way. I'm not ignoring you. The wannabe musician, yes. Yeah. It's okay if you're a wannabe, if you still can do what you want to do. You don't have to be a master in anything. I don't think I'm a master in anything other than procrastination, maybe. I don't know. Ignored in the band, the guy. I always ignored in the band. What? What are we talking about? The only thing they look at is open, closed general models in industry. I have a question. Does automatic 1111 config UI have the ability to update checkpoint models when available? No, they don't. You have to look at the page on Civit AI and download the newest model, right? To be your own boss. Yes, absolutely. So you can treat the AI like a boss. No, don't treat it as a boss. Treat it as a teacher, right? That helps you understand things, right? Like, for example, after the longest time, I think, I'm not quite sure, but I think I finally understood Buddhism and karma, the karma concept, the way AI explained it to me. It was really difficult. I read several books about it. I never got it from the original teachings and how like Buddhist monks explain it, because it always sounds like a rating system, which it absolutely is not, according to AI. So that was really, really interesting to understand something that was really hard for me to understand beforehand, right? So I would like really suggest to you to go to ChatGPT and just talk to it every day, and ask questions about how things can be done, and it will really help you in a lot of ways to understand your position in life and what you can do with life, because the more you know, the more you're independent in what you can do, right? Of course, a lot of people tie themselves down with a lot of responsibility, so that makes it a lot harder, right? If you have a spouse, if you have children, if you have a sick mother or sick parents or stuff like that, if you have a pet, all of these things tie you down. If you have like bills to pay, like not bills to pay, but if you have borrowed money, all of that ties you down, right? So that makes it more difficult. Not impossible, but more difficult. Anyways, can you use Civit AI helper extensions? You can update models. Oh, yes. I never used that. Civit AI helper extension. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, so I will actually note that down. That might be interesting to look at. Hey, Simon, thank you very much for your for your donation. Very cool. Thumbs up. Pretty cool. How can I? Why can't I select it? There we go. No, no. Go away. Ah! Now it goes. There we go. This works. Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, there's a lot of things to help you. Not everybody likes it though. This is like a very not AI chat right now. I understand that. Not everybody wants to be free or needs to be free. This is another thing, of course, that's important. Like, it's nice, and I always suggest it to people, but yeah, some people just want to have safety in their job, and because of their responsibilities, they need that. So that makes a lot of sense, right? For me, it's good to say, if I want to go to Thailand for 3 months, I go to Thailand for 3 months, and nobody can stop me and nothing holds me back, right? That's my kind of like life that I want to have, is where I say goodbye, and that's okay, because nobody, there's nobody who says no, can't be done. Dang. Got here too late. Sorry, I missed it all. yeah. So sorry, that's really too late. But you can rewatch it though. You can rewatch it, no problem. Anyways, nothing to do with AI. Let me know if you know anything about the good old Quest 3, because I would like to do that. I will bring it with me to Thailand. Hope there is not a problem at the border. But I think they know what that is, because basically they built that stuff in Asia. So I'm pretty sure they know it better than we do. I want to be free, but at the same time, that goes against me, because then I freely choose to do nothing most of the time. But I have a weird ADHD brain. Yes, I understand what you mean, but you can also talk that out with ChatGPT, right? You can figure out reasons why that is, right? Maybe you are depressed, maybe you don't know your place in life, maybe you haven't figured out your interest. There is another thing that's happening today, that's also happening to me, by the way, is that you get desensitized by being in front of the screen all the time, because when you interact with virtual digital content all day long, the result of that is that you don't know anymore how your body feels and what your body feels. So you can't decide if you like something or not. It becomes increasingly harder to decide what you actually want in life and what's actually important to you in life. And real things become less interesting to you, because digital things are so overwhelmingly interesting and have these rewardment cycles built into them, which real life does not have. Real life is complex and hard. So there might be several reasons. You can talk about that with AI to figure that out. Thanks for sharing your knowledge. Yeah, thank you very much, Stefan. Thanks for the donation also. You're one of the guys who got me into AI image generation beside my coding I do day by day. Hey, that's amazing. That's really cool. Very nice. Okay, cool. I would like to be do more coding, but I don't have the mind for that. It's just not that interesting for me. And also, like, I like to see the things change while I'm using that, which you can do with images, but with code, like, it's a lot slower. It's a lot more complex, and everything is like this kind of black and white lines and lines of text, while with images you can like manipulate them in different ways, and it's happening right away, and you can see the solutions in the image itself. You know, it's a little bit different process, right? I'm a very visual person, let's say it like that. My interest is watching anime, though, which makes it so hard that if I follow that alone and allow myself to be satisfied, I would end up doing nothing. I mean, there could be a future in that. If you like to watch anime, there's people who have channels who talk about anime. What they like, what they don't like. They review new shows, they critique new shows, they explain the plot to people. I like to read, I like to watch videos that explain gaming plots to me if it's like a really big game, like Elder Scrolls, for example. I don't understand like the whole thing. I don't follow all those things with the character. So there's videos like an hour long that actually explain the whole plot to you with images and everything like that. Could be interesting, might be a thing. The problem with depression is that you stay home without money. And for example, right now, I would love to try AI stuff. I have so many ideas, but without money, I can't get the hardware needed. As long as you have internet, you can actually use it, because, for example, look at Playground AI or other services where you don't need the hardware. You just make an account for free. And then I think Playground AI allows you to create 1,000 images for free per day. So you don't need anything. You only need maybe your smartphone, or if you have a laptop that's good enough to use internet, you can do that, right? I mean, depression, of course, is not great to be motivated, but maybe it helps you with depression to create these images. Don't expect too much from it. Don't demand too much from yourself. Just play around with different ideas, different things you can do with the AI and have fun with that. And then again, talk with ChatGPT about depression, why you're depressed, and finding solutions for that. It's really good in giving you some understanding for that. Take it with a grain of salt, because it's not an actual therapist, it's not an actual therapy, but it can help you understand a little bit better of who you are and where things are going. Being in PHP space since 20 years for now, and AI in photography is kind of a creative escape. Absolutely, yeah, that's cool. Absolutely, to just go out and do something else, right? To see new things. This is also why I travel now to Thailand, to just see new things, being a different surrounding, and just refresh my juices. And then also, I will go back to read more, like especially classic novels. I restarted to read the. I started to reread the Neuromancer trilogy by William Gibson. And yeah, some other stuff, just to get your mind needs to be trained by things, right? It's being cut down to 500 images. Well, 500 images is still a lot per day, right? That's still pretty good. And also, you can make like 2-3 accounts if you want to on the free basis. I guess if they don't ask for your credit card or anything, you can just make 3 accounts, and boom, you have 1,500 images per day. Should I use stable diffusion, video diffusion for 6? I have no idea for the hardware requirements of stable video diffusion. Don't know. It doesn't say anything on the page as far as I know. Just don't tell ChatGPT your name, address, phone number, and tax information. Thanks for the motivation. I feel a bit stuck. Yeah, but that's what depression does. You just it's that this kind of feeling stuck, and don't expect too much. Like, it takes several years to get out of that situation. I'm not sure how long you are along the way. In most cases, depression, I would say, I'm not an expert on that, but let's say in a lot of cases, depression is a difference between how you imagine yourself and the reality of your life. So you expect things that just didn't happen in your life, but you think the stuff you expect is so important, then it drags down the life that you actually have. So that is what often happens with depression. There are certainly other forms of depression also. So basically, you need to rethink the concept of yourself. And I think one thing that might be good for that is everything you take for so important and is so like big in your life, ask yourself, what happens if I don't have that? What changes about my life, right? Does it even matter to have that? Because I think a solution often in depression is there is no healing for it. It's just like you learn to live with the problems you have, which means at a certain point they become just like irrelevant. At a certain point, it's just like, okay, I accept that I'm like that and I don't care anymore, right? Like for me, for example, with depression, the thing was years ago, as a man, you have a lot of like figures in fiction that are larger than life, right? You have Jean-Luc Picard, you have James Bond, you have what's his name, Indiana Jones, all these kind of people, they are highly intelligent, they are highly skilled, they are very attractive, they are very successful. And then you realize at a certain point, nobody is able to be like that. You can't be like that, right? So if you think you need to learn a lot and you need to keep it in your brain, it's just not happening, because the stuff that Indiana Jones knows is just like stuff that's out of this world. Not even an expert would be like just looking at something and saying, oh yeah, this is exactly from that king from that day, and he like I know that he chewed on this like bubble gum. You know what I mean? Like, that's just not human. Like, humans do like weeks of research to say that one sentence that he just blobs out in a second. And for me, that was depressing to figure that out, that everything I read, all the knowledge I know, is just going away. It's just vanishing in the darkness of forgetting stuff. And you can see, like, I have a lot of problems, like, for example, remembering names, titles, all these kind of things. But then at a certain point, I figured out, why do I need to know that? Who cares about that shit? I can look that up on the internet. I don't need to know that, because my quality, what I can do is, I see patterns in society, I see patterns in things that are happening around me, and I can connect these dots, and I can connect it better than most other people, to just see two things and boom, oh, there's a connection. Oh, I can make something with that. I can build something with that, right? That's a quality. I don't need to know the facts. I only need to see the structure. That's the only thing I need. And that's good enough, right? So maybe I'm forgetting a lot of stuff, but it's okay. I don't need to remember it. For who? For who should I need to remember it? Like, I can read a book and then not know what the book is about, but I still have a feeling about the structure, the information structure in that book, what it gave me. And I can connect more dots after that, right? So that makes a lot of sense to me now. And so I have accepted that I can't remember stuff so well. But at the same time, like, my brain is very selective in stuff that it remembers. Like, there is like very goofy stuff that it remembers very well, and there's a lot of other stuff it doesn't remember so well, right? But I don't need that. I only need to have the structure between things. So that makes a lot more sense, right? Why use history when you can just have 1,000 tabs open? Yeah. That's also good. Yeah, why use history? Yeah. And also, like, another thing, like, I was always worried about not being consistent, because I always try new things. I hate to do the same thing twice, right? And that bugged me, because in my family I have a lot of people who are like in science, and they are smart, and they are very consistent with what they do. And they do the same thing for 10, 20, 30 years every single day. And I just can't, right? But then I also figured out, for me, it makes a lot of sense that I don't do that, because I am a generalist. I look into everything, and I tried a lot of stuff, right? I tried photography and music, and of course AI. I tried design and marketing and all kinds of different things. And I'm kind of good in most of these things. It comes a little bit easier to me. I would say I'm a little bit over the average in most of these things, and that's already enough to connect these points and have enough feeling for it to know if someone is really good at that, what they could possibly do with that, right? And the good thing is, and that's like the benefit here. Sorry that I'm talking so long. The benefit is, a lot of people who are very good at something often don't have ideas what to do with that, right? And this is where I can come in. I say, hey, you're really good at that. We could do this with that, right? We can connect these things. So I can consult people, for example, which I'm doing right now. I consult companies because they often don't have an idea what to do with AI. They see all these kind of possibilities, but they are like, they come with the most boring stuff you can come up with. And then I say, hey, there is like this and that and this and this, and this could be a service, and this could be a product, and this could be sold to this company, and this fits in the pipeline, because I have an overview of a lot of different things. Even if I'm not an expert in that, but I know they exist. I know why they exist, and how they are fitting together, right? Anyways, long chat. What's the time? Oh shit! Why is the time always flying when I have these monologues? And when I do the AI stuff, the time seems to be a lot slower. You know what I mean? Even though the AI stuff is super interesting, but when I go into my monologues, I think I've talked like half an hour now at least. That's crazy. What do you say? I got overwhelmed thinking about potential complications or costly mistakes when thinking about doing something and feel defeated before I even stand up. It's a pathway my brain loves to take. I know what you mean, but a solution to that is to only do things that doesn't cost anything, right? So for example, all the businesses I started, which basically is all the same business because it's all in design and marketing, is all on the computer. So I don't need anything. I only need a computer and then some software. But software you get very cheap, especially on Black Friday. And then you can do a ton of things with that, right? So I don't have to invest $100,000. I have to invest maybe $1,000 or $2,000, right? And I can get started right away. Absolutely, I think that beginner's luck is something more important than 20 years of knowledge and experience. In what case? Depending on the device, too many tips. Thinking of potential complications. It makes sense. It isn't easy to explain. If you had it, you know what it is. But if you never had it, it's hard to explain or otherwise what you feel like. Maybe I should not explain and live with it. Did you say something before that I didn't read? Close by myself. Being 1 year close by myself? What? I don't understand what you're saying there. Yes, it makes sense. It isn't easy to explain. Yeah, if you're talking about your overall situation, I understand. Like, I couldn't understand what your depression is based on because only you know that. And you have to talk that out with the actual therapist, right? I can only tell you what my experience was, right? And how I solved that situation as good as can be solved at the moment. I think it's kind of like depression, especially if you have it for a couple of years, is like being an alcoholic. Like, it never goes away completely. It just sticks with you and you have to navigate around it. And you have to continuously try to find solutions and like build like new doors for you to go through, right? Getting into a market first trumps being the best sometimes, right? The market, yeah, you can do that too. Like, there's a lot of ways to the market. A lot of the ways don't need skill or quality because that's not what customers look for. And you might think, no, that's not true. A product has to be good. No, it doesn't have to be good. Think about when you buy something, when you go to the store. What do you buy? When you go to the supermarket, right? What do you buy? Do you buy the best tea and the best coffee and the best bread and the best marmalade? Or do you buy the one that is cheap and is in reach of your hand? It's the second one. Because first of all, you couldn't afford all of the best stuff. Secondly, the best stuff isn't even sold in your supermarket. And thirdly, the mediocre shit is good enough for everyday life. And this is just what we do. We get by with the things we have. Like, I'm drinking this shit here, which is not orange juice, but it tastes like orange juice and it's cheap and it's in reach of my hand. So this is what I'm drinking. So, and that's a $1 million business, I guess. I'm pretty sure they make a lot of money with that crap here. So when you do that as a business, that's okay. For most people, it's okay. If you want to drink a coffee, you just want a coffee, not the best coffee in the world that costs like $50 for a drip. You want to have a $1 coffee in a cup to go with some milk and sugar, right? That's all you need. So it's basic. It's basic shit, but we are basic people, so that's okay. It fits, right? Basic life, basic shit, right? So that's okay. That's okay. Is always at eye level? Maybe. I don't know. Could be. It makes sense. I try to eat and drink cheap brand stuff with only a few exceptions. Yeah, me too. Me too. Right? Who else who does it differently? If you have money to burn, you can buy the good stuff, but most people, we just buy the cheap stuff, right? And that's okay. That's okay. Anyways. Yeah, a lot of the answers can be in ChatGPT is what I'm saying. You were talking about depression and you said you forget about stuff. Oh yes, yeah, forgetting about stuff. Right. People can only pay so much, or in digital, they refuse to pay. Yeah, this is a thing, right? I think in the digital age, we have become so used to stuff either costing nothing or costing really, really low money that it becomes increasingly harder to actually spend money on good things, right? Because you can like buy a very nice game that costs hundreds of millions to create on sale for like $5, and then you go out and you want a pair of shoes and you should suddenly pay 150. Why? Why is it like, how much? 30 times more expensive than the video game that costed 500 million to make, right? For a shoe, a pair of shoes? No way. Not gonna do that. So Amazon Black Friday, $30 sneakers, yes please. Skechers, my favorite brand, $30 shoes. And they're really good. They're the most comfortable shoes I've ever worn. They break every year. You have to rebuy them every year. So probably I could buy one pair for 300 and keep them for 10 years, but I don't want to. Would I rather get a 1080 Ti graphics card or eat nicer? Oh, that's a good point also. Yeah, that's a good point, right? Like I wouldn't buy expensive food, but I paid, and get this little shit here is 800 euros. 800 euros. That is a lot. That I can buy two 50-inch TVs for that money. But I'm just a tech geek. I wanted to have this in my life. I just want to play around with that, even though most of the games are complete crap on this device. I just want to be part of that future. That's important to me. This is a ticket into a different dimension. This is why it's worth 800 to me, even though it's more than I would spend on anything else, right? I would never buy shoes for 800. Never, even if I'm a billionaire, I would never buy shoes for 800. But this, 800, it burned. It was painful to press the buy button, but yeah, now I can travel to the multiverse, my friends. There we go. Anyways, I have talked now for an additional 10 minutes. Holy shit. Okay. And this still lasts 6 years. Ever spent was 70 pounds in a shoe. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. I never cared for brands in my life. I don't care for brands. I like things that make sense, that are practical and useful, right? And also, I love free shit. I love free stuff. That's so nice. Things you get for free is the best, even if it's just like a small chocolate. And companies know that. And this is why you get the little chocolate when you go somewhere, because they know how much you love to get free stuff, no matter what it is. It just makes you feel special. Anyways, there we go. Maybe I should ask you to send me some free stuff. Other YouTubers do that. They get some cool stuff. I once got some coffee, and that was like the best from one of my longtime followers back in the photo days. She sent me some coffee packs, and was the best coffee experience ever. To just get coffee that is not only free, but from someone you mean a lot to, and that builds a special connection between you and that person, because you drink that coffee every day and you kind of feel connected to the people you otherwise don't even have. Like, I'm looking at a small camera right now, right? So I can't reach out. Like, you see me, but I see nothing. I see a small camera, right? So that was really nice. It gives you an actual like connecting point. That's pretty cool. From politics to economics. What? Yeah, from politics to economics. Yeah, it was. We had again big. I should make a podcast. Would you? Hey, let me make a poll here while still some people here. Should I do a podcast? Should I do a podcast? Although it's better to do it live, because start poll. Then I can react to stuff. So live is actually better, but it could be a live podcast. I think you can do that on Twitter. Yeah, you can do it on Twitter. You can do it on Discord. So yeah, I don't know. Might be good. Where's the poll? Where did it go? Kind of vanished. What the hell? I don't see the poll anymore. 1 second. Restore chat. It's all up there now. Kind of it. I can't see the result of the poll. I've never seen that before. Okay, there's a bug. There's a bug in the YouTube. Can you see the poll? Because I can't. Can you see it? Can you click on it or not? It doesn't open for me. Probably because I had the sticky link and now it's kind of like melted into the sticky link. Can I go back? No, I can't go back. I don't know. You can see it? Oh, I can also see it on my second screen. I can see it on my second screen. Okay, cool. What? There's people voting no? You don't want to have a podcast? From my brilliant babbling mouth that can talk for hours. 23 votes. There we go. There we go. All right. So I guess some people say yes. Maybe I make my balaclava podcast, and then you have to find me. Click title drops down. Yeah, but for me it's like just like two thin blue lines that don't do anything. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I reload the streaming window. No. I don't know why this is happening, but something here is not working. Maybe I should unblock this. Ah, there it is. It was the ad blocker. Okay, interesting. It was the ad blocker. Now I can see it again. Okay, cool. Interesting. I actually started a podcast in the past, but it was a little bit too brainy. So maybe I should do something that's more everyday topic thing. I actually, by the way, I actually thought also about maybe I should do 2 streams a week instead of 1. I mean, I'm not sure if I can do it in Thailand. Because then I can interact more with the community. And the good thing is, like, I could do 1 stream like this one, which is a fun stream, and then I could do a second stream where I actually explain how to use things, like, for example, with ComfUI, stuff like that. Although the problem would be right now, I can't stream and do AI at the same time because it uses all of the GPU, so I'm not quite sure. 98 people still watching. Wow. Yeah, actually, it didn't drop that much with my monologue. It only dropped a little bit. Although I'm going to end this stream soon because it's like going on 3 hours right now. I wanted to end it at 2, but then we got the monologue. So there we go. Interesting. Yeah, now it works again. It was actually the ad blocker who kind of blocked that. So most people say yes. That's pretty cool. Like 62% say yes. It might add more personality also to the channel, right? If I do that a little bit more, because I always feel pressed in the tutorial to make it as concise and short as possible. I was thinking about maybe at the end of my videos, of my tutorials, I can add some private content on there, talk about stuff like I do right now. But of course, if most people wouldn't watch that, it would make the playtime of my videos very short, and that would not be good for the analytics of the algorithm of YouTube. It might not suggest the videos anymore. So that's a little bit of a problem, that YouTube kind of, with this algorithm, presses you into a format where you can't create the content you would like to do, because you have to apply to the algorithm and try to make the video short so people watch most of it and sticking to the information rather than filling in private information, stuff like that, right? And I don't think I have the entertaining format of what is it called, the big guy that's doing podcasts on YouTube, who he was like a boxer or something, mixed MMA fighter. Famous YouTube podcast. He's done it forever. What's his name? Joe Rogan. Like, he's really good, but he also has guests. Maybe I should invite guests to talk about stuff. That could be interesting, right? That could be interesting too. Like, just, I don't know. Joe Rogan. He's amazing. Like, the thing that's interesting about Joe Rogan is like he allows every topic in his podcast and he kind of jumps on board with it, but he doesn't support it at the same time, you know? Like he's driving on two streets at the same time, right? So let's say he invites a conspiracy guy and he's going along completely with the conspiracy, but at the same time, you know, it's still Joe Rogan and he's just doing it for the sake of the discussion, not because he believes in that kind of stuff, right? He is crazy though. Yes, that's right. He's crazy. So I'm pretty sure he believes some of the stuff that he talks about, but he still has this kind of thing of jumping on board for the sake of the argument, but at the same time staying neutral, and you can still come back to it and know he's not a loony head who believes actually in that stuff. He just wants to have a good conversation, and he wants to allow his guest to open up to the topic rather than bashing it down, which a lot of other people do. And I find that actually very interesting because it gives the reasoning of the person a lot more space to unfold, and then you can make up your own opinion, right? As you always do. But if you have someone who is bashing down the topic and the person who is the guest can't actually open up and speak about it, you never see the fuller picture and the reasoning behind that, right? Because a lot of the interesting thing is even with the worst conspiracy and most crazy statement out there, there is reasoning behind that. And when you understand the context of why that person says it, you can much more understand why this conspiracy or why that kind of thing is happening, right? So, for example, some person believes in, let's say, flat Earth, and you're like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Why would you ever believe in that? On its own, yes, absolutely. But if you have it in context of the life of the person, understand why the person is like believing in such nonsense, it might make more sense to you because it might make sense for them in their life situation. Do you know what I mean? So even if it's like scientific nonsense, it might have a place in the life of the person. The person might need it right now for where they are at in their life. And that's an interesting thing to look at. You don't have to believe anything, but you can understand, oh, you're going through some deep shit at that moment. I understand why you hook onto a story that is completely loony, but it might help you get through the day. You know what I mean? He's a comedian who hosts X Sports and does BJJ. What is BJJ? Too. So he posts a lot of him and doing MMA type training stuff. I used to watch Joe Rogan Experience. I have to admit, by the way, I don't actually watch Joe Rogan. I only watch like short clips from his show. I've never watched a full show of him. I have to admit that. But I like him in these short clips, is what I'm saying. I don't actually know his show, to be honest. Healthy people don't get COVID. He told healthy people don't get COVID? Holy shit. Okay, he does say some crazy stuff. Okay. He's a little bit crazy. Even the lizard people stuff has some basis in reality. I don't know about that, but I can understand that sometimes stuff helps people, right? Like we have a lot crazier stuff that a lot more people believe in, right? Like, let's say, miracles or angels or stuff like that, where you're like, there's no like proof for that, but it helps a lot of people to get through the day to believe in angels, right? Even my mother believes in angels. She has a protection angel. If it helps her, that's cool, right? I'm more of a sci-fi tech guy, so I have a story of drones instead of angels, which also is very strange. I know that, but if I can't sleep well, if I'm at a strange location, like I'm sleeping in the forest, not now, but years ago on a trip, or I'm in a foreign country and I can't sleep well, in my mind I just say, okay, my protection drone is going up and scanning the surrounding. It's sci-fi, it's cool, it's kind of like stuff that appeals to me, and then I sleep well because I know it's not real, but it puts my mind at ease, and I'm like sleeping and the drone is paying attention. Who cares if it's real or not, you know? It kind of makes sense, and it's just like it's a mind trick that you can apply to just feel a little bit better at some situations in your life. Sometimes agreeing with someone saying something crazy can lead them to later question their view and change to a more logical one. Interesting point. Yes, that's true. Like if you disagree with people, it can actually ride them deeper into their illusion because they have to defend it, and by defending it, they reaffirm it in their brain. While when you agree with them, they might question it, right? It makes it easier to question, probably. Anyway, imagining drones watching me would not help me sleep better. Really? Maybe you should try it. My drones are very effective. Anyways, there we go. Okay, we're almost at 3 hours. So most people think I should do a podcast. I might think about that. By the way, let me before I stop, let me find my podcast I already have. Podcast. Where is it? SoundCloud. I'm on SoundCloud. Woo. Okay. Wait a second. Anchor. Anchor? Is it called Anchor? Wait. Oh, Anchor with CH. How do I find that? Wait, I'm gonna log in. I'm gonna log in and then I find the link from logging in. Is Anchor down? Is it not a thing anymore? Did they like quit that? Wait. Riverside. Wait, did Anchor stop to exist? Anchor podcast is gone. Oh shit. Oh, they don't exist anymore. Interesting. Really? They closed down? Oh. Is it really gone? That's crazy. I think it's gone. Anchor FM. I had it there. Oh, it's now Spotify. That is crazy. Spotify for podcasters. Wait, let me log in and see if my stuff is there. Continue with Spotify. Continue with Google. Can you see my screen? No. You don't have a Spotify account? Connected to your Google. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess I have to do that some other time because it just doesn't like give me any information here on how to log in. Oh, Facebook. Probably I signed in with Facebook. 1 second. Give me 1 minute. Give me one second here. 1 moment. Continue to the app. So they bought Anchor. That is crazy. Marketing mails? No, I don't want marketing mails. Oh, no, it's not here. I guess they maybe they deleted my stuff. I don't know. Anyways, okay, it's gone. Let me see. 1 second. Ah. But my podcast episodes are still there. Oh. Should I share that with you? I don't know. I mean, you can just like you can search for Olivio podcast. Maybe I shouldn't share that. I'm looking at the titles. It's all okay. I think it's all okay from the titles. If you want to see it, search Google with Spotify Olivio podcast. You can find it. Anyways, there we go. Enough of that. Let's end the poll. Sorry, that was a little bit long at the end. So Anchor is gone. They got bought by by Spotify, and of course, or immediately closed down, as it always happens when they buy something. Let me find the end screen. There we go. My friends, it was an absolute pleasure to hang out with you again. Next, I'm not sure if I can stream next Sunday because I'm gonna be in Bangkok and I'm flying on Friday, so I'm not sure if I've set everything up on Sunday, but we will see. Let's figure that out. Thanks for watching today. Thanks for sending all of these amazing memes. It was an amazing stream, and I hope you enjoyed the little podcast situation at the end of my stream. Okay, see you soon and have a good rest of the Sunday, right? A good weekend. Bye, my friends. See you soon. Bye.